Liberia, like I said, is one of the best countries in the world, whether you believe it or not. You understand? Yeah, it's a small country. It's one of the best countries. You know, we are very good people. And then I think what we should strive for is for our country to survive. You know, and that's why we promote peace in our country. You know, for so many have been promoting peace, and people that brought war still continue to have the face and idea of discrimination. This is wrong, and we will not sit as citizens of this country. I was in opposition before. I faced this thing before, and then of course I'm in opposition. We'll put check to that.
Wow. And these things happen in the wake of these turbulent times. You know, the economic hardship is very high, and there were people that you may have placed on payroll and so forth here and there, but these are Liberians. In the wake of all of these hardships, they have been taking off jobs, and some of them could be angered by that and take matters into their own hands. And you are a man of peace, and if they did support you and they are suffering because they are associated with you, people have been taking up tenure positions. Whoever associated with you, either directly or indirectly, they have been taking up jobs. These things could anger people and they could take matters in their own hands. What say you to this? Yeah.
Maybe the international community that were reminding us to make sure that we don't break the rules and regulations. They are still there. And we have to respect the laws of the republic. That's what we did. When I was in power, when they tell me that no, this is a tenure position, you cannot move the person until their tenure expire. So be it. That's the law. We can break the law. So I hope that the government will take heed. It's important to respect the law of the republic. We're not a democratic period, so we need to respect the law. All we look for is to respect the law, and that's what we did.
Looking at the common people are losing their jobs at various places as well. Not just only tenure position holders. They are the one that feeling the pinch the most. They got nothing.
Abi, when you are angry and you let the wrong people thinking that they are the savior, is wrong. You understand? We were in opposition before. If you employ poor people that have the minimum, and somebody come to power and believe that because they associate with other people, they have to be taking on job. This is very bad. That's not good. No leader can do that, you know. And what, $50 job, $100 job? You mean the government that come to power, that came to rescue, cannot even give a $50, $100 job or lead a citizen on that job? This is wrong. It's wrong. Everything that they're doing wrong, and we know that. You know, but again, the peace of Liberia is the most important. It's the most important, and that's why we in accordance with the law. You know, this is wrong. People supported the Unity Party. I came to power. I left them there. These are citizens of the country. But you can employ a Senegalese man, and you refuse to employ a Liberian. Is that what it is? No, it's wrong. It's wrong. Everything that they're doing is wrong. Maybe the disrespect is wrong. Breaking our laws is wrong. And the old men know that. Bwaga know that. Bwaga know that. When we were there, the Bwaka, we used to go to him and even feed Bwaka because of his title. You know what I'm saying? Make him comfortable because of a title. But you see what he's doing? You get a lot of gangsters around here and thinking that Liberia is afraid of gangsters. It's a lie. It's a lie.
Wow. But you should be concerned as well. While it is true that you're in opposition, you should be concerned. You also have a responsibility to maintain the peace of the country. Though the burden has shifted on the government to maintain the peace.
I've always kept the peace of the Republic of Liberia.
Okay.
During Ellen time, I've kept the peace. During President Dota, I kept the peace. Amos Soyo time, I kept the peace. Charles Taylor time, I kept the peace. I have never broken anything in this country. I work for peace in our country, and I'm on record. Even the United Nations know that I work for peace. So I'm not trying to break the peace. What I'm telling you that those people that say they came to rescue us, they are breaking the laws of the republic, and it is wrong. If you can't see it, AB, it is wrong. It is wrong. Because in the government that I serve, training position was respected. Today, you can say that you're taking the person off because he associated with somebody. No, but you see, we are different. The respect I have for Ellen Johnson I kept that respect. And the respect I kept for her, to respect the laws of the republic. I even work with Ellen Johnson as a peace ambassador. You understand? So I don't have a issue of keeping the peace of the country. Of course, we are peaceful, but we will not allow people to break our laws and then intimidate or people, and we just sit. That would never happen. You know, we in opposition. Ellen Johnson, Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, let me give her the respect, because that's somebody that I respect so much. She did some things that we disagree, and we went to her and spoke to her. By the rule of law, you know, we have the right to protest, and we protest. We went to Ellen, and she understood that. She came on the table and we talked. You understand? They respecting leaders that are traveling, and you refuse for them to use the laws that they built, and Liberia said that and say, yeah, it's right. No, it's not right. If the Bwaka man, he was not even president, and we gave him a VIP all the time he's traveling. What you're doing is wrong, and you need to wake up. Those things are wrong. Those things are wrong. Everyone said that. You want that change? Bwaka was not a change. Bwaka was never a
A pleasant good morning and a very warm welcome to your program Talk About It on Kings 88.5. On Talk About It, we discuss issues of national concern. We bring them on the table and for you there in Radio Land the time to be a part of the program by putting forth your comment, your suggestions and recommendations the way forward on how best we can move our country, Mama Liberia. We disagreed though, but we found a common ground and forged ahead as a people. Well, please be my guest this morning. My name is Israel. Well, we are here. As a matter of fact, today's Friday, the weekend edition of the program Talk About It on this 15th day of August 2025. Let's take just about team song Return of Coast. Talk about our country, Liberia.
Thank you so kindly, Small Town Social Club International. Thank you for being a partner of the program. Talk about it on Kings 88.5. Well, let me say a pleasant good morning to the peace-loving and resilient people of our dear country, Mama Liberia, across the 15th sub-political division of the Republic of Liberia. I greet you all this morning with clarity and extension. Those of you across Maserado County within the 17th electoral district. Let me say good morning to you, wonderful people. Those of you across Liberia, following us by radio or by the social media, on Facebook or on YouTube, let me say good morning to you. And our folks that cross the world in the diaspora, let me also say good morning to every one of you. And I am grateful, very thankful to God for all of you, for his bountiful grace and mercy upon our lives. Our Muslim brothers and sisters, I want to say assalamu alaikum. And the wonderful, loving people of our country, how you doing? And today's Friday. Today's Friday. So it is the weekend edition of the program. I'd like to say welcome. You know, every time we are privileged to see that day. Oh, I don't know the excitement. I don't know how it happened with you, but for me, the excitement can be so extraordinary. Yeah, when I crossed over to the next day, you know, my family, I'm very, very grateful, and I'm thankful to God for you. Those of you celebrating your birthday today, let me say happy birthday, anniversary, congratulations. If you are bereaved, my deepest sympathy and condolences to you and the bereaved family. What a good time. So those of you in the counties, you are following us by means of Booter Radio, want to say good morning, or D3 Radio, want to say good morning to you people there in Grand Cru, in Sino, in River Sales, in Grand Gide. Our country, Liberia, is what we come and talk about every day. It's what we come and talk about every day. Our country, Liberia, is what we come and talk about every day. Because we love our country. And so we stay on the ground to keep talking. To keep talking. And that is our road. We're not going to come here and lie on people. We'll come here and say facts. We're not here for sympathy because we are not a pitiable person or people. We have not seen ourselves never as being pitiable. So we don't come here because we want people to have sympathy on us. No. We come here because it is a charge to keep, a responsibility for our country, for Liberia, so that our fight is to help our government understand their promises that they made to the people, for which they convinced the people and allowed the people to vote them to office. And we come on a daily basis to remind them that, look, those promises you talk about, you spoke about, we're now seeing the fulfillment of those promises. What we do see is a complete contradiction of your promises. Instead of you working towards what you promised the Liberian people, you are working to enrich yourselves. So if the Unity Party of Joe Baka, our president, made a promise or promises to the Liberian people, I sure Joe Baka is fulfilling those promises. And that is why we hold him to the fire. We hold him to the point. Whether if Joseph Human Baka government is fulfilling those promises that he made, or he's riding on his predecessors' efforts. Is President Baka fulfilling those promises that he made during the campaign? Is he living up to them? Are you seeing those promises that Joe Baka made come into fruition? Or is he riding on the efforts of his predecessors? Or he riding on the effort of the past government? What you are seeing around the country, are they efforts, are they promises of the president? Or are they all efforts of his predecessors that he's riding on and yet then stay claiming to be his own efforts? And that is why we will not get tired to talk about it. Because there are nothing to tell you about. That is why you see somebody told me, say, when you're going to read Joe Baka, Joseph Baka. Then I say, when you go say that, and George Weah, you can talk about the CDC people. That George Weah and the CDC people, you people can talk about. You don't talk any other thing. I don't hear you talking about ANC. I don't hear you talking about Liberty Party. You don't talk about MPC. You can talk about ACO. You can talk about CMC. You only talk about George Weah and his people. The first light that I saw them releasing is the issue of George Weah going to Cote d'Ivoire. Now, because there is nothing to tell you about their promises, everything to tell you during the campaign. For me, maybe they are doing it, you are seeing it, but I am not seeing it. What I'm seeing is things that George Weah started with, that they are riding on and pretending that it is part of the promise that they made to the Liberian people, part of the promises they made to the Liberian people. And all I'm here to say to the United Party people, Joseph Human Baka and his people, your focus on the thing you say you will do for the people. Your focus on them and stop creating distraction. Because the distraction you're creating is giving more support for the opposition, specifically the CDC. You're making people to believe that George Weah was better than you. That's all. You make people to understand that nothing you can do here. You make everybody to know that you couldn't do, you can't do anything. And George Weah then was better. Because you're no more talking about issues relative to the bread and butter, the survivability of the people. All you're talking about is George Weah, the money from the party headquarters, George Weah, they put it on this side, George Weah, where they will go on this side. And you think that thing is helping? That thing is not even killing the CDC. You are growing the CDC. You are making people to know that, but then CDC, I think they were doing well. You are not destroying them, oh. You are not destroying them. You're giving them the strength, the zest to keep pressing on. And you know the thing here is the only way these people in CDC will break down, except Joe, we are saying he won't be in politics again. He live in the CDC. Then they will go. Because many of them believe that the CDC will live on, and again with George we are there, it's double, and it will increase in terms of their love. So if you are not telling the people what you're doing in the 2 years, what you have done, and those small things, the thing that Joe we are saying that he's supposed to do in 2025, if you have taken power, that you come to power you're doing and want to claim it and say that the promises you made to the people, then I think you are definitely lying to yourself. Because the Liberian people are aware that you are not doing anything to solve the problems that you say George Weah kept them in for 6 years. That you came to solve and relieve them of that suffering. How will you be running with issue of somebody party headquarters, somebody house, somebody living somewhere? Is that the bread and butter issue? Is that the issue we should be talking? Or on social media that CDC Benin we should be talking? That George Weah Benin we should be talking as government? We go at the information ministry that George Weah CDC matter we should be discussing to the Liberian people. There should be lots of press conferences all around the place. You go to the main place that you're supposed to have series of press conferences at the investment commission, meaning that investors are coming to the country. So there are lots of press conferences taking place because today one investor will come, tomorrow another investor will come, day after tomorrow another investor, just like that. They are coming one after the other. Those are the kind of things we're supposed to be talking on a Joe Baka government because they made big move. They made big move that investors will put in this country. Those are the kind of press conferences. Not to go say that to Ministry of Information. You go pack all yourself together. You're discussing George Weah. You're discussing CDC living somewhere and they want to move them. When you people are the ones behind it. When you are the one can sleep, you calling the people, don't let them be there. Will that solve the Liberian people problem? Will that pour food on the table of the people? They already suffering massive. If you are beyond landlord, they might not be there. Let it go. It will bring relief to the people. So there is nothing to talk about. So there is nothing to tell the Liberian people. The whole discussion of the United Party is about CDC George Weah. The very partisans of the United Party can ask Joe Baka about President Baka that George Weah will put you there. We talk George Weah or we put you there. What have you done? What are you doing? And every day you come, John. Every day, John, you come at John. How many times you, the United Party people, will ask Joe Baka the question? They said, George, we are not there, and are you there? So you explain. George Weah is not there. You're not asking the president to tell you. You are running day and night. You go in community that George Weah and CDC. What? So you see, they have created distraction. They have put in the minds of their partisans. Let's talk about CDC. Let's talk about George Weah. You forget about it. We'll do something. We won't do anything yet. So they are not concerned about the Liberian people. All they're concerned about is George Weah and CDC. So they think that they can fool you, seditions and Weahians. The same way they lie to their own people and lie to many of you, that's the same lie they are carrying around their partisans. Oh, George Weah say, Ouattara in Ivory Coast, he coming run, he might not put a hand in the government, Benin. He might not run for the third time. They're not right. He fair with ECOWAS, and so he want ECOWAS. What George Weah got to do with ECOWAS? And me say when Ivorian government presidency. George Weah had no voice in the people country to tell the president when to run and when not to run. But because they are so envious, they are so jealous, Joe Baka seated right in Monrovia, he can't travel anywhere. He's so afraid. He has nothing to offer. He's not going anywhere. George Weah is flying from one country to the other. He's celebrating Liberia. He's carrying the emblems of Liberia. He's carrying the love. He's spreading the message. They are envious and jealous of George Weah. Knowing that Ivory Coast is one of our neighbors, and Ivory Coast, how many times Joe Baka went to Cote d'Ivoire? So George Weah I will stop to Cote d'Ivoire for a special occasion. They saw that as a slap in their face and they said, let's push the propaganda. Let's make George Weah awkward before the president of Cote d'Ivoire. You know the relationship between the president of Cote d'Ivoire, the people of Cote d'Ivoire, and George Weah? Do you know the role George Weah played in that country? Do you know how many times George Weah went to Cote d'Ivoire? Because of envy, because of jealousy, they were all on the Facebook lying on George Weah, took his photo and put it there and said George Weah was saying, the presidency in Cote d'Ivoire, the president should not contest. George Weah went to Cote d'Ivoire. You saw he was embraced, he was accepted. The president of Cote d'Ivoire said, "Thank you, my son, for coming to see your father. Thank you." The people love George Weah because he's humble. They love him because what they will not do is what George Weah do. So George Weah become the shining light of the future generation. So they believe that with George Weah, the region can be peaceful, things can go forward, and Liberia can even get more better. The Islamic community in Cote d'Ivoire celebrated George Weah. They invite him to the mosque. They say, "Come up for that occasion." So the envy and jealousy, Unity Party got nothing again to tell the people. All they are looking for, they are on Facebook. All the 1 year CDC chair break. The 1 year say they will not buy boss. Then they run with those issues because there is nothing they can tell the Liberian people anymore. They go on Facebook again. Oh. They don't want to go put there. Oh. They go on Facebook. Where you say? They went on Facebook because that thing. Nobody can do this kind of thing. They will go for CDC photo. They will go for George Weah photo. Then they go and write. There's a Sekou Kalasco Damaro page. You know that people created even this page 2-3 times. So when you go on Sekou page, you will know his page. We go on Sekou Kalasco page. I want you to go there. Go on Sekou page. You go on Sekou page, you will see his page at Sekou Kalasco Damaro. You see a page. And you see in Sekou, they go and created another page. No, let me tell you, the Unity Party people, look, if you see decent thing, you're just ordinary people. You don't. I want to remind you this morning, you're not ordinary, you extraordinary. You don't know the value and worth of you seditions and reactions. Unity Party people have seen you as dollars. They have seen you as Japanese ink. They have seen you as something so precious. And that's why they don't rest talking about you. Because everything they have done, you have still remained focused and you continue to be loyal. If you read George Weah post when he spoke from Cote d'Ivoire, the George Weah says seditions, I'm calling on the senior member of the party, let's collect money to pay the party headquarters. Liberians. The George Weah said, let's collect money to pay CDC party headquarters. Everybody must pay some money. Look, Unity Party, the guys are so confused. The worst government that will go down in history will be this government. They go on Facebook, they create one page and put that. The same way they did that thing with George. They said that George Weah was talking about the African president. They didn't succeed. Now they come because George Weah went and pulled out the sample of the bidding. You become envious. Why will you not celebrate them now? You think that they are unable to get their own place? They are telling you that we got planned to buy our own place, our own home, our future home. If you become envious of it, you are running with all the AI stuff. But when you did AI with the yellow machine, you are not talking about the AI. George Weah is not doing AI. He's telling you what will happen in due season. He's telling you what will come to fruition in due season. He's not telling you rhetorics. He's not lying like Joe Bucker. He's not coming to the people and say one thing and get back and say another thing. No, he's not lying like President Bucker. He's saying absolutely the truth. You surprised that George Weah can't show bidding. We come and bring it up to you. This is the future home of the CDC. He's talking to his people. What fish you got to fry in that oil? You jealous Unity partisans. What fish? What fish you got to fry in that oil? You envious. You say they are not good people. They are not serious people. They are rude people. You come and write on Facebook. You had a road yet? I want CDC leadership to confront to me what they said in a press conference. I got it right here. To all senior members of the CDC party, from George M. We are president of the CDC party. You see it? Stupidity, nonsensical nonsense. First of all, look at the write-up. Look at the subject. You will know. Look, these guys, these UPs, most of them that I see that say they are educated, they are fools. The few of them that I know as friends, they are far different from those stupid ones you see around. No, they're different. They are decent unity partisans that I know will not go these routes. They wrote on Facebook, they said, John, we are saying all the people might put money together to 300. They say to all senior members of the CDC party, subject from, they say from where? George M. We are president of the CDC party. Stupidness. Complete nonsense. Bunch of fools sit together and no one to say. The same lies they carry on Facebook because of envy and jealousy. They go back again and say, Joe, we are asking your official. Joe, we are calling on senior member of the party to contribute to the rebuilding of our headquarters. Your financial support will go a long way in helping us achieve. Nonsense. George Weah, former President Weah, post something on Facebook asking senior officials of CDC to collect money, partisans to put money together to build the party headquarters. Because they feel that when they run with lines to you, take George Weah photo and put it there, the people will go. Do you think I'm going to dig it? I know. If it's from George Weah, this is not how it will be renting any fight. George Weah will not tell anything, go put it on Facebook and tell the people, say, you will get money, you will put money together and be our party headquarters. The first thing George Weah said, we have to, the funds is available to build the party headquarters. The money to build their party headquarters is available. They're not telling you, he tell you, say, we're going to hustle for the mark. No. No. The funds is been secured. So nobody's going to tell people bring money that build party headquarters. But the envy, the jealousy, you know nobody get build party headquarters and our country money they will take. So let them try, let's see. Let UP say they want build party headquarters. George Weah is not a stupid man. That is why he didn't go build party headquarters. When you're in power, so you're not going to say that the country money take, they pay in party. No, he's not stupid. All the stealing they are doing, all the stealing around. Joe Biden is not even in charge of the country anymore. The cartel running the country. They are yet talking about CDC. Serious mandate government. A government with PhD holders. A government with doctor degree holders. A government with bachelor degree holders. People with master degrees. That then sitting here only talking about George Weah and his party. They got no contact. They know nobody anywhere. Nobody they know. With all the big mouths that most of them in the UP have, nobody, no contact, no connections. How many of Joseph Baka ministers have left this country to go lobby for their ministries? How many of them? How many of the ministers in Joe Baka government have left Liberia to go out there and say they got friends? Nobody know them. They have no connections. They don't know anybody. Show me from the Minister of Defense to the Minister of Foreign Affairs. They got no friends out there. They only waiting for Joe Baka. Joe Baka said, I get friends. How they will get friends? Joe Baka was never friendly. Madam Selim used to prop Joe Baka out to see how she was helping. Joe Baka don't know nobody. He got no friend. Joe Baka friend are in Itikoro. I know Itikoro. I don't call it Guinea. Itikoro Guinea. That a friend in there. A friend, you can see a friend in far play. They get rare Ryan. They got no friends. How can a former president be traveling more than the president? People inviting the former president across the world. Why they can't invite our senior president? What was that? Nobody calling our president to go. The envy, the real thing they're supposed to be talking about, that the Liberian people thinking about, they're talking about, hey, they behind CDC. When CDC part behind the hall, they part in front of them. When CDC cancel, they cancel. Envy and jealousy. You fail to realize, how can you have a government and a deputy minister goes stand somewhere and say, if the court say the CDC man lead that play, we will make sure we enforce the law. We will take. Oh, do you know the law? You broke all the laws in our country. You know anything about law yet? What kind of sensible minister that got sense, somebody who go to school and learn and know good from bad, will stand up before the people on a public radio and tell the citizens, say, when the court say they pass him a move, we will make sure we move them by all means. It shows that the actions of the people is politically motivated. That United Party is behind it. How can you fight a party that is not in power and you are in power? How can you fight them? You are a ruling party. You are not fighting to bring relief to the Liberian people, including your opposition community. You are fighting them to say you will destroy them. Can you destroy the CDC? Can any one of you in the United Party, including your Joe Bucker, destroy the CDC? It means that you will kill all Liberians, because CDC is not the structure. Mr. Minister, Madam Minister, CDC is not the structure. CDC is the people. CDC is not the structure. The seditions, the weirtions are the people. The Liberian people don't pour you there for Joe Weir and CDC business. They pour you there because you say you came to rescue. You're stealing and nothing happening for the people. You can't start corruption. You go so corruption. You cancel pressing. You can't start killing. Brutality all in your government. And because they want you to talk. Look, let me tell you. George Weah came to power in less than 2 years. George Weah have made significant strides. The seeable unprecedented tangibilities were all around the place. George Weah came to power in less than 2 years. You saw what happened in our communities, in our locality. You saw it in less than 2 years. Every time George Weah will leave the country, he will bring $2, he will bring $3, he will bring $4, he will bring $5. George Weah travel, he either bring coconut and cassava, or he bring plenty and edo. When John Weah travel, he either bring bonsue or kamwe. When John Weah travel, he either bring naple or he bring w. So somewhere, somehow George Weah will go, he will bring something. Because he has friends. He has friends. He has friends. And now they also made the life that I live speak for me. The life that George Weah lived all those years, it is what was speaking for him and still speaking for him. What the envy, what the jealousy. Why are you fighting George Weah for? George Weah laid the foundation years back, decades ago. When some of you, your name was still under the mattress. George Weah's name was on top. He was the direct representative of our country to the world. He was the one carrying the emblems of our country. He was the one carrying the red, white, and blue. What some of your name was, where is our Wasanga? Where in Totota? Your name was under. It was George Weah. President Bwaka should focus on the bread and butter issues. His people should tell the Liberian people that they have failed. They have failed. They have refused to meet their needs and stop running behind George Weah, because the speed that George Weah on, the level that seditions and Weah shares and all, United Party, you can't catch them. You can't catch them because they are focused. They are going for something that they believe they are for. That is why they didn't vote for you. If somebody is not for something, why would they not join you than asking them to join you? The proud seditions and Weah shares cannot turn back because they didn't vote for Bwaka. So no man of distraction from Bwaka can cause them to move from the thing that their blood and sweat is auto. They can't move from there. So I don't know why you're wasting your time beyond CDC and George Weah, because the people are committed to, the people are going. Even in the diaspora, you get CDC in the diaspora here. They got CDC in Kenya. They got CDC chapter in Australia. They got CDC chapter in Ghana, in the Federal Republic of Nigeria, in Sierra Leone. You are here when the chapter of United Party is in Bafra. It's in your pocket. It's in your room. No, but CDC is all across the world. They are prepared and preparing themselves. Look, Bwaka focus on the real issue. Your leader, George Weah. Look, let me tell you something. The level of promotion, the level of publicity and awareness that you guys have created for George Weah is overwhelmed. It's overwhelmed. the level of publicity and awareness you guys have created for George Weah and the CDC is overwhelmed. Nigerians, Ghanaians, Senegalese, Ivorians, Sierra Leoneans, they all are asking, when that George Weah in power or that Joseph Baga in power? Because we not hearing Joseph Baga name in every quarters. We hear hearing George Weah, CDC, George Weah, CDC. You can't hear UP. You can't hear nobody's selling Joe Baga. The guys in power are not selling Joe Baga because Joe Baga is not a marketable material. No, that is why they're not selling him. They're not selling the old men, they're selling themselves. If Joe Baga was marketable, if Joe Baga was a marketable product, why are they not selling him? They shouldn't be sitting here. They should be in Austria. They should be in Australia. They should be in Paris. They should be in Beijing. They should be traveling across the world and selling Joseph Human Baga. Joseph Baga is not a marketable product. So how will they sell him? How will they sell Joe Baga? Joe Baga is not a marketable product. How will they sell Joe Baga? So they are selling themselves. We can make you get diplomatic passport. You give us some ma who will make it happen. That papi, anything we say, he will do it. Their cartel are based day and night selling themselves. They're not selling Joe Baga. How many of these guys you see travel out of this country? Those deputy ministers and ministers you see around you, most of them are not doing anything. They are only depending on the taxes they're putting on the Liberian people to suffer them. They're not concerned about you. And you are running. You think George Weah can't tell people, say, even if George Weah were to do it, do you know how overwhelmed the people will be to pay? If George Weah to say, pay the party headquarters, the forms is then so key. The form is there. Stop it. George Weah is not a look. Let me tell you, they think that until you guys can realize that George Weah is an asset to this country, y'all will continue to talk about him, and y'all will talk until Joseph Baga says here we end, and the Liberian people will hold Joseph Baga by a trouser and a boxer and bring us out to explain what happened to their country. You can't fool the Liberian people. Everybody now know that life will be better under Joe Baga. Oh, money will come to the country. If you have you seen how many investors that come in the country under Joe Baga? Same Joe Baga became president. How many people you saw to the investment commission? That they having press conference there. Say, oh, today 2 came, 3 came yesterday. How many? Nobody want to come to Liberia because Joseph Baga people want money. The guys know that Baga is not in charge, so they want money. They want money. And you want to fight a CDC? You say citizens are stupid people, they are cockroaches? Now they are stupid people, but that the stupid people need you running around with. How can I be talking about somebody who is irrelevant? They're nothing. They are still talking about them. That means they are something. Seditions, reactions. Let me tell you, if you don't know your value, if you don't know your worth, I want to tell you today, you are valuable. You are a valuable product. Reactions, seditions, you are a valuable product. Look, if you were not valued, they will not pour you on the world market and they are selling you. Joe Baga has created a massive publicity for the CDC. Joe Baga and his United Party people continue to promote CDC for the 2029 election. CDC is the face for the opposition community. Oh yes, we haven't got it twisted. CDC is the face for the opposition community come 2029. CDC is the face of the opposition community come 20. They will lead them. They will lead them majestically. They will lead them concomitantly. They will lead them. CDC is the lead party for the opposition community. And United Party over the months and years are promoting the CDC. Look, if you know your worth today. I passed by on the weekend to remind your CDC people, hey man, look, you are valuable product though. Look, your product people running behind AO. United Party can't sleep because of your product, CDC. Because of that acronym word, CDC. They are running behind you because your name is valuable. Your name has something tangible inside. CDC. My two boys. Then they know that Joe Baka get promoting Jowia. Everywhere you baby Raja Bo Jowia. They chanting the name George Weah. There is nothing to do here. Joseph Baka and people only came to collect their money and go. Look, be a prayer citizen. Look, anybody who voted for Baka, they will regret. But the CDC and we are saying who didn't vote for Baka, they will never regret. You know what? They have mustered the courage. They have made a fence of defense around themselves, prepared for this situation we are going through. So they are aware. So every time they see we come and the wave will come, they are prepared already. They have protected their environment because they know under Joe Baka there will be too many calamities. So they are prepared. So the real citizens in Liberia and outside Liberia are prepared. During the rainy season, they were still being a rope from Gilbert Tucker Bridge all the way to Simple Bridge. Now, why they break poor horses down? Why they stop? Then somebody saying the rain season. I said, shut your mouth. MDMC were burying the road. Rain were falling. They had their equipment. Rain cannot undermine their work. They were still working. But because Joe Baka decided to take the project and give it to Lebanese people and say, no, John, you both did not deserve it. So the project stopped. And they say they're waiting for rain season so that they can continue. You know, the party can lie like Satan. They can lie. They can lie. Look at USA, CDC USA chapter, CDC Australia. Show me where they get United Party chapter A that they are really active. Nowhere. Nowhere they are active. They're not active. Nowhere. Nowhere. You say Bonwiase is not important. Bonwiase is nobody. Bonwiase is an non-entity. George Bonwiase is irrelevant. But why you still discussing Bonwiase in different quarters? A man who is irrelevant now. George sat with President Ouattara and they were discussing. I could imagine they were speaking French. They were speaking French. And then they were articulating, and George was talking to the papi. And I know Ouattara was Joe Baka. I say, hi, papi. Then they were laughing, making fun out of Joe Baka. Oh my God! Look, Joe Weah. Look at Joe Weah was sitting here, man. They picked up. I don't know what they man. They computer. You're sitting there, you can hear my feeling, man. The Joe Weah photo a year, but I don't know what the computer say. You can't bring it. Joe Weah sat down in the chair. Oh my God! Look. Wait, let me tell you something. Look, when people envy you, you know, you think that how late driver you eating and people envy you, asking, but what do you get? They bear with me in the community. No, you got something. You got something that you carry, no? You got something that is very important that people want, that you won't get. Why they envying you? I will not get it. I got to love for my leg back for me and my children. And somebody envying me. No. If George Weah was irrelevant, why they discussing? Look at Daniel Sando. Daniel Sando go to information ministry. He talk about George Weah. Jeremy Pia. Those family not there. The children say they want to know that brother say they want to carry him. And Baka do it, they will deal with Baka. The tension coming. Oh, no money. Oh. No money. We say now. We say that. We say that. And yeah, and there. No money. No money. I dare challenge them. Go out of the country and go lobby now. Then Joseph Baka way a plain tire boss. Let you go again. Me I told them, you keep the paper one place. You leave the country, you Baka rest, you go hustle. I dare them. I dare Jerry make Pia to hustle. We went hustle to. Who know it? My best friend Yanti, you know how many times she flew to different country and they ask her one question, she can't answer, she come back. The woman work with United Nations, the woman connected. In fact, she will push her way to Donald Trump, and she will go to the Secretary General of the UN. They will even help Joseph Baka, even in George Weah. They will see the woman of the UN. But you ask George Weah worked 9 years with the United Nations children from UNICEF. He worked as ambassador, peace ambassador. You won't talk about the United Nations? George Weah worked there. That's why when George Weah went at the UN General Assembly, he mounted the pulpit majestically. He spoke. He spoke as a president. You were the one insulting your president when John Weah was speaking. So you want to tell John Weah about the United Nations? You brought Madam Besolo Yanti. How many nations you have traveled and convinced people to come here and help? Denaka, our final minister Gafuan, he not travel all around. IFF, what can I ever? The people on Aka, and we have budget short for, we have budget half for, we have budget low for, we have budget opposite for, we have budget front for, budget back for, budget side for, all the four in our budget. We got Gafuan, and there. You brought the best brains to Liberia. Where are they? Are they connected? Are they connected? But then if they are connected, why are you discussing Georgia and CDC every day? People can see, people can hear. Atayi Center, Georgia. Intellectual Center, Georgia. Keke Rider, Georgia. Baby Man, Georgia. CDC. Look, the level of publicity that Joe Baka and his people giving Georgia. Look, 2029 will be different. It will be different. I tell you. For me to see a seated government promoting an opposition, no, man, it's so surprising, man. That my first time. I ask you, my first time to see a ruling establishment promoting a former president like that. When John Weah touched down in Africa, I think that the mock they invited him. Look at that, man. I'm not public and say, wow, how many John Weah got to the play the car. They placed him in it was not a Gibraltar, it was a top Cerados. You know John Weah? Let me tell you about John Weah. You know, true men, they like to take charge. They like to take territory. Every time John Weah cast time, you can see a first, a less. He can fire a left where. You can see it? John Weah can play a left outside for he take territory before he come out. He want to capture the ground before he come out. John Weah stepped down from the water Macaulay, man. The Gipran, not the Gipran, but the top Cerados. That small little car where you see like that. No, it's so extraordinary. John Weah stepped down in Cote d'Ivoire. They told Joseph Baga say in Rizzo. When you get into the mud, everybody, they make it. Look, what kind of man you will go somewhere? Everybody, who even get out from the car, everybody smiling. Oh, Lord. You get out from the car, everybody laughing, smiling. The whole place is joyful. A joyful excitement, jubilation. Well, one thing, you can hear my prayer, mon ami, brother, George Weah. The whole ground is also French. The Frenchman was in Cote d'Ivoire again. John Weah came down. Yeah, my money. The ball can bluff. Look. Then he can shake a buff, inflate the buff shoulders. That I want to tell Bakana let us see again, my girl. Look, Jerry Lemon Pia, you're the Pia, you're wasting your time. John Weah is way ahead of you. You'll stop dating. You leave John Weah talk about our country. He got down, the first man showcase, and how you do? The drum. You know, they start speaking in our French, one of you. Then the master introducing John Weah to those people. Yeah, this is something. John Weah not president. Everybody want to battle him. They want. Look, hey, let me tell you. Joseph Boaka and your people. You better be telling the Liberian people say you're blown out already. John Weah, they posting everybody in front of Georgia. How you doing? What's up? That man a former president. Wherever. It's not George Weah, it's God. It's God. Why these people respect the man who is not a president, a former president? Then the man reached to Ouattara again. Play Ben for George Weah. How many times did I play Ben for Joseph Baga when you go outside? They put that time away now. They time away. And I told people, I said, y'all keep play. Y'all, they wear on a go. Y'all keep Joseph Baga one. They wear on a go. That God, you saw what happened in Ghana. They wear on a go. Y'all keep in one place. The time when the tire box, y'all keep our paper. Me, I'll say, y'all keep Baga here. George Weah went. George Weah went to see what? Oh man, the men went United Party poll all on Facebook. Whoa, George Weah said the men will not go. So the men saw George Weah. You might hear French again. I can't even understand that French. Je tripe trop ma mi, mon ami. Je toi telling I said, whoa. That's the whole place closed. John were not speaking Gisio, he was not speaking cool. They were speaking language. He was in a francophone country. He from an anglophone country, but he was in a francophone country. They were speaking French. John had a paper sack. Oh Lord, that won't back my see again. Is somewhere wrong? You know how Jovia said when Jovia said they cut the bottom the moon. When the bottom moon, you see the white t-shirt, then you see that a beard that go beard. Oh God. Jovia, he bring problem to the country. Jovia beard, he sat down in the chair. They all wurati. When crewmen say wurati or wurada, he lay back. Oh wurada? Yeah. Why will you go to your friend and you are free like that? Jovia lay back in the chair and watara. And they were propounding, they were exchanging views and ideas. A seated president communicating with a former president. They were talking. And he said, my son, thank you for coming to see your father. That was a blessing. Oh, thank you for coming to see your father. When a mother said, my son, thank you for coming to see mama, that blessing. That the Jovia were on Facebook, he will not go Africa. The Africa will not work on Jovia. They are envy, they are jealous, they are lead Jovia. They are the rusty offer you get up here. Where the door can open, if the iron gate refuse to open, they can knock it with something iron. You go there, you lead Jovia. George Weah is an access. George Weah is an access. George Weah started a song recently to Paris, France. I think of myself, the team he George Weah play for. You see how God is working in a miraculous way? You see how God is working? The team that George Weah played for last league, it is the team that his son going to play for. That is what I call transparent of spirit. Transparent. You have not maybe elucidate theological notes here now. I will not do it. I will because place now Bible church. That's a studio. So I will not elucidate theologically. You be making one kid I say with a yeti. Oh Lord. People talking about something we have. I go. Well, we are here. Whoa. Bina ni dagwe abo bravo. They were all choke me. They laughing thing yet. I be a lenevo. God. Oh, you might you're there laughing, Jen. Boy, laughing. It's funny, man. We're talking about the country and the debt beyond Jovia. When Jovia pass on, soon as you post away in part, everybody mobile like Jovia going to salad go there. No. Waka said he will free this country. He will help us. Let him help us and lead Jovia. Because Jovia is not the president. I want to see the nation tour that Jovia going with. Thank you tour. Then what I will do now? Because we even thinking that Jovia will use chapel helicopter. No, you're not new helicopter. Helicopter could for now. Jovia can go tell the post thank you. You know what will happen again? You know what will happen? Look, let Joe Baker and his people focus on the bread and butter issue. That is what me are concerned about. Yes, school fee here. School fee, baby, that's small money. What kind of country daycare school fee more than university school fee? Baby, I can talk. They will pay 35,000. That's 35,000. Mama 55. Mama 75. So according to the level of your child, how they put charge you. They put charge according to children who can talk around 35,000. The minute they want to can talk now. That one just for them to send them to the campus because their mind are going to work. The one who can just do that 55,000. They will stay down there. They wash their clothes. They call they eat. Then one will be doing mama, papa, and auntie. Look, you think that's what happening on a job, Baga? Then the one that can talk Google now. Mama, papa, eh? I beg you here. A modern university first semester fees. Look, that the kind of tough time we're talking about. Joe Bagana explaining to us how we solve the thing. When Joe Yapaso, he sent for there. When George Weah cancel, he sent for them. That the kind of thing we here for. Jeremy Limit Pierre stand behind the podium. What we want him to talk, say how the government was able to get 500 million for America, the compact, we were able to succeed, like we have done well. In fact, everything okay. He there talking, say, George Weah, you were son to do, but you couldn't attend do, finish bearer. That the discussion you bring to the Liberian people? Is that what the people want to hear from you? No. We didn't pour you there to talk about George Weah. George Weah is the former president now. CDC is the former ruling party. Why you're behind CDC? Look, CDC is more popular than United Party. You know that? You know that? There are issues of United Party you can talk about. You behind George Weah. You behind George Weah. You wasting your time. All the one that are here in the government are talking. All the one that say they're faster to Joe Baker. They can fool the papi. They can fool him. Journalists then, you know that talking. I hear say, oh, Joe Baker carry 30 journalists. The legacy they can carry 50. Me, I won't go Japan, I won't go China here. All I want to say, Israel, if you're with all, but now you're in evidence, you're not go Japan or go China. I say I won't go. The weather not good. Get and go. Baka like you can carry them stuff, you can carry them anywhere. I'm not desperate to go. I'm desperate for the Liberian people. Going to Japan is not bringing Japan to Liberia, the whole world. So I'm okay where I am for now. At the appropriate time, God will take me to where He need to take me, where I'm destined to go. So I'm not fighting because I want to travel, so I will come. Most of the generals are talking against George Weah. They were benefiting from George Weah. George Weah paid most of their way. When they go there, they know what will happen. But let Joe Baker, then they go right to Kula for finance to the executive mansion. How she treat them. Look, this is our country, go. This is our country. But President Baker should understand. Jerry Lemon Pierre should be explaining to us how Joe Baker got $18 million. How he got $10 million to be paying the mansions in Lofa. To be paying a retirement home in Lofa. To be paying other horse in Broadway because he won't move from Riyadh. He said they play not say the George Weah plenty there, so he won't go profit. Jerry Limit Pierre should be able to tell us what happened to the road project, what happened to the overhead bridge. Now they say they won't get what this year. Also the American person will bust somebody with iron rack if they fast in that plate. So that one will give it thing on a water small because the American people want them. That you fasting will give somebody blow away. Nowhere the guys are hustling everywhere. Yeah? You cancel. The guys are hustling everywhere. Look, let us not fight. Look, let's leave George Weah in the CDC. If George Weah and CDC will not make it in 2029, let it be their worry. Let it be their business. If CDCs and Weahs will now succeed in 2029, let it be their worry. It might not be United Party people worry. Joe Baker and his people should worry how they will change life in our country and make it better for the ordinary people. Y'all leave George Weah. Y'all leave George Weah people. These people voted for George Weah. They still standing by George Weah. No, a man, you're lucky you go call the landlord. They can break that plate down. CDC is in the hearts of the people. You go America, you go Canada, you go Europe, you go Asia, you everywhere you go, CDC is with the people. When they go to work, they carry CDC. They go for party, they carry CDC. CDC in their blood. So why you all around the place who will disgrace them, who will belittle them? Can you belittle CDC? Can a Daniel Sando belittle CDC? Can Jerry Limit Pierre belittle CDC? There are guys in the United Party that believe in George Weah, that know what George Weah have done for them. That is why they don't open their mouth to George Weah. They're quiet. That you want either you are talkative, you want either you understand the modus operandi of our body politics, you want either you want to box rocks, box serious and blood pompous. Or you know how many guys in United Party that know George Weah, respecting and believing George Weah, they shut their mouths, they are not talking. When you go for a press conference, so you open a paper that CDC party headquarters beneath. When you turn the book on the other side, that George Weah business. No, you stop it. Focus on the bread and butter issues. Our people are suffering. You say you're fighting drugs, but you allow people who brought dangerous substance in our country to run away. Today, we can see Japan. Today, we can see Quita Dolo. She's in Thailand, according to our information. Where are they? But you won't fight drugs. You won't fight drugs. Our children died recently from drugs. I even saw a Beton Blai rushing one of the boys to the hospital. They took them from JFK and carried them to one community hospital. You won't fight drugs. Just a few days ago, you talk about it. After a few days, we saw 4 or 5 Liberians promising young people died from drugs. How these substances enter the country? How? When you are in charge. When you say that John, we are time the people were breaking drugs, but on your time, people dying mysteriously from drugs. They are dying day by day. Young people are dying in your administration. I thought you said no drugs here again. When you take over, there will be no drugs. We have a drugs-free society. You wouldn't use the thing of drugs to come to power. You came to power, you let it go. You never cared about the Liberian people. And then you don't want us to talk. You wake up in the morning, you sit down to your house, that George, we had discussion you on CDC. Why are you worrying about people party headquarters? Why are you worrying about a party? Why are you worrying about George? George, we are travel. George, we are get your time. George Weah is rubbing shoulders with global leaders. George Weah is interacting. He's talking to people for Liberia. He's building better relationships for our country. He's laying the basis for young people and making sure that the future generation of our young people is promising, is better. While you hear you opening door, they won't bring draw. When they bring draw, then they draw your brain and you go test the trend that. I heard the deputy director for LDA talking about the drugs issue. No. You can't fight drugs. As a matter of fact, there is no drugs in this country under Joe Baka. Liberia should be a drugs-free nation under Joe Baka. Because that was the politics he was preaching. That Joe Weah was breaking drugs in the country. Joe Weah was then breaking kush. Today, what he breaking? He breaking spirit. And those kind of drugs, they say less spirit. When you take it, can pass. Then you enter your consumption. They want to book of spirit, Holy Spirit. In our dialect, we call it consumption. You know, they enter you. They're not going to you shake it. That drug-free country honor Joseph Baka. Drug-free. Liberia honor Joe Baka, the country. You must see drugs again. These are issues you should talk about, papi. Forget about George Weah. I'm still telling you, you lead George Weah. You lead George Weah. You should be talking about how you go meet that woman in private. The woman, what money you credit Joseph Baka. That woman don't marry or Jacqueline or whatever. The woman money you credit, the woman that stood behind you. Today you abandon the woman crying on Facebook. If anything happened to that woman, we will hold you, Joseph. Now that people is going to go solve their problem. Somebody will help you. That why I heard that woman cry and say, my sister, sit down. You want to talk about people that help Joe Baka? You think you help Joe Baka more than George Weah? Joseph Baka there with Joe Weah. Then are you Joseph Baka went to your whole profit. You just took small money. You say you raise money for Joe Baka on Facebook. You know how much Joe Weah paid for Joe Baka to survive and live today through the mercy of God. You know. That's why I saw that they talking. Baka, but I said leave Baka. No, you need to curse President Baka. No. You insulted George Weah on your platform. You said Baka was better than George Weah. Because Baka take back on you now. You can't on Facebook. You won't curse Baka. You think I will support? That's why somebody say, I don't get time for that lady. That lady will go more. Look, I want Baka to make sure she go through it for 6 years. Because those were the people that were on Facebook cursing George Weah. Those were the people that were saying Joseph Baka he's coming to emancipate the Liberian people. They were the one making the big lies and the fallacies on Facebook. They were the ones soliciting money from Liberians to support Joe Baka. Now I see on Facebook and he took my money. Joe Baka, you can swear. Joseph Baka, they swearing as a course. When Kotuma Baka starts swearing you will live in private. So that you're sweating, you're carrying one side. Let Joseph Baka focus on the bread and butter issue. President Baka, tell your officials to forget about George Weah. Some of you in the LBS company, you are hearing me. I'm talking to you. You tell Gafane to leave George Weah. Let us focus on the country. Our people are hungry. Our people dying. We in August, no school fees. So I got to the station and got up on the keke. So I got and saw an older woman to the door. So you saw the post here is coming there. She running to me, pause here. And yet I said, oh my God, on the radio now. She said, I will stay away for you. Frustration is everywhere. You see, young woman that know herself talking about herself. I said, no, it's not that. Frustration. People frustrated and church mother, they even putting finger in police power, but they even know that police officer. You try with me, I will show you that frustration. Because this was not what the people was anticipating. This was never their expectation. This was never what they were looking for out there. They thought that Joe Barker had the connections when indeed he has zero connections. They thought that Joe Barker has total control of the country. And absolutely not. The cartel of the United Party are in charge. Joe Barker is just seated and they gave him 10%, they gave him 3%, they gave him 4%. Look, the guys are taking more and giving Joseph Barker less. They fool the paper with material things. They fool him with buildings. They fool him with vehicles. They fool him buying $1.5 million bulletproof car. They fool him and say we pay $10 million horse and what they paying for him. And they pay $8 million for him, brother. They fool Joseph Barker with 5%, 10%, 20%, 15%, and they take all. So Joe Barker can talk. He just sits there and the guys just remote control him. You know, in the old days of Julius Shakespeare, we'll call these people the commoner. The commoner are those that when the wind blow east, they go east. They blow north, they go north. And so Joe Barker, listen to this guy. When they blow their trumpet, he go there. He goes there. And I can say to every one of you seditious and reactions, look, your loyalty. A sister spoke with me yesterday. I will not call her name. It's been a while. It's been a long time. She and myself spoke. And she followed the shows. It was in recent times she sent me later go back. My letter Zimbabwe. Is anybody picking? Then she decided to send some money for somebody. In fact, she wanted to do something for them. And then she contacted me. I said, it's been a while. And I did for the person. Then the person in return one can give me my look. I said, look, I don't do it. I'm not asking you for it. So no, I want to appreciate you, you know, for someone to send money for me and they send it to you and you give it to me. I just want to give you small thing. I said, no, I want small thing. That boy, we are seeing. I said, I was not here. If you want video, take me when I tell me. I said, I was money. Carry your money. Even the whole plan, they can't get that money. When I take the money again and say, all of my kind of corner splits in 10, I say, boss, here, so you can buy your cold water. I say, oh my, what's wrong with you? You want bribe me again? No, take your money. You are strong people. Don't let anybody fool you. Your love, your commitment for the CDC, for George Weah. Hold on. Hold on. That is why your political leader, George Weah, said to you, seditious reactions, be focused. Don't allow misinterpretation to make you angry. Don't do it. Never. Don't allow these insinuations and lies and fallacies of the United Party people to get you angry. You are a decent people. Many of you are humanitarian. Many of you are philanthropic. Many of you are entrepreneur. Many of you are educationalists. Do not allow the misinterpretations of the UP people to make you angry. Don't do it. Pressure intern, don't do it. Don't do it. You didn't vote for Joe Barker, so you got no worry, no fear. You stood your ground and voted for George Weah. You still standing your ground and said, I will go with the CDC. Oh yeah, you remind me of the Bible days. Naomi and Reuben say, well, you're going wherever you go, I will go. Anywhere you sleep, I will sleep. Your God will be my God, and your people will be my people. Oh, Bible days. Oh, with my late father, yeah, Philip, we are seeing. May your soul rest in peace, Papa. You was a very staunch Catholic of the Sinatra Catholic parish looking town. Yeah, I know that like old man. Cool man. Yeah, hold on. Don't let anybody can tell you, say, move on. No. When you are, look, a sedition will never change. Look at Mount Bessie. Look at the people. Look, hold on. If you were not important, they will not discuss you. Anytime people are discussing you and you are passing, I was passing in the community and I heard them talking about me. Then I knew that, boy, we are saying you are important in society. You are important in the society. You think I go stand and say, well, I'm talking about me fighting open? No. No. Wisdom is a defense. I use wisdom. Seditions, we are saying, if you're not important, they will not discuss you. You're important at what they're talking about your everyday. You're important. You even carry CDC in Vonjoman. The people will leave Monrovia and go there. You carry CDC party headquarters over the Atlantic Ocean. People will get in Kinon to go there. I'm telling you the level of dedication, the level of loyalty and commitment to this party by the people is overwhelming. So nobody should fool you. Your God will be my God. Your people will be my people. Anywhere you go, I will go. That the kind of slogan they put carrying. CDC will be my party. Chongwea will be my president. Anywhere they go, I will go. Anything they do, I will do. It's to show you the level of commitment. Are we hearing United Partisans singing those songs? Are saying that Joseph Baka is my papi. Anything he do, yeah, they will agree. When Baka still, they will agree. No. Don't allow anybody fool you. Keep focused. Be who you are. Stand for what you stand for. If some of us are not following the winds, if we are not acting like the commoners, if some of us are holding on to God and changing hands and not going there, do you think we don't want to survive? You think we don't want money? You think I don't want to ride the best cars? And you think I don't want to live the best area and have my own place better? You think I don't want to? I do. But it requires sacrifice, time, dedication, commitment, sincerity, and honesty. And that's why we are not following them. They can go anywhere. Those who know me from the day you get to know me and start talking on the radio, I've never changed. I will not change. I've never changed. And that is what I told DeLong, that I said, I will resign. Better I resign. But I will not talk for you. Because I'm not part of you. I don't believe in what you're believing. Hold on. So all the things, Joe Baka, you and your people, you're beyond Joe, we are all the things. You're lead Joe, you're focused on the country. Nobody coming to help us. Nobody coming to help our people. Things are bad. Yeah, August we in. School fee. School fee. Some people don't even get the first school fee to register their children. Some people. And I can tell people, you see, when you are loyal to something and you think that form, that's why I said to people, I believe in relationship and money. They say, oh, but what's you let money? I said, no. Money answers all things. But I believe in relationship. Relationship brings money. So I build relationship with people. I bear it to the level and it will attract the resources needed. So that's why we don't fight for things. God gave it to us. People willingly call us and give it with no sweat. They voluntarily give it to us. They go into direction that they think we should go in, and when we get there, it's soft. You know why? Because we stood our ground and stay standing our ground and committed to a struggle. And so they believe that because we are committed, they will move in our direction and solve those problems that need to be solved. When we get there, they saw, somebody came and said the thing for you. Boss. So they go before us and resolve those issues that need to be resolved and give us the surprise. You know why? Because we're standing our ground. Seditions, remain focused. Do not allow the United Party to cause you to distract your attention from what you intend to do as a party. No, don't allow it. Don't allow it. They got nothing to offer you anymore in the Liberian people. So they are running with your name and they are promoting you more. They are giving you more publicity and creating more awareness. Sensitization that people will know that CDC was the best party and still the best party. Don't be moved by that. Keep focused. Party headquarters. You will bear a party headquarters that Joe Baka cannot bear for his party. None of them. Because they envy your late design. That why they all on Facebook. They are shameless people. They are shameless people. Don't waste your time. Keep focused. Keep focused. Keep focused. And that's what I'm saying to all of you. It's not who you're one for here, you're one for Osa. You won't be CDC tomorrow. You won't be Joe Baka tomorrow. No. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. There are guys in United Party that were with Joe Baka. They never changed. They were there. Stand your ground. Don't let anybody come fool you. And then you don't stand your ground. President Baka should focus on this country and stop all these GDB he's into. Forget about George Weah. Forget about George Weah. Because George Weah is George Weah. You can't change it. George Weah is popular than Joseph Baka anywhere around the world. I'm telling you, George Weah has more connection than Joe Baka. Go ask Honorable Beslo Yanti, the Minister of Foreign Affairs. Go ask her when she traveled, why they told her? Why those countries? Why do people told her and mention the name of George Weah to her? Nobody now president. American president said Joseph Baka. American president. The American president stood in the Oval Office and was talking to the team. He said, we got two of the best international players of the United States male team on your club. Two. He was speaking about one other plus Timothy Weah. Well, right by him, he shook the hand of Timothy Weah. And I know somebody told him, he said, this is the son of the former president of Liberia, George Weah. He shook his hand. What do you think? Any American president said Joseph Baka? He said we got two of our best players of our male team on your club. He was standing right over Kroba. And he what do you say? He shook Timothy Weah hand, transparent of spirit. Shook his hand. And I know somebody in the Oval Office said, Mr. President, that's the son of the former president, George Weah of Liberia. And somebody went to him and said, Mr. President, the boy who you shake was the former president. You're talking about George. George Weah carried his son to Bongo sign millions of dollars contract. George Weah buying let us see crowd already. Two are working, cut tomato the corner of my begin. You see it? The thing I used to do, you say, you're up left football. You see it, Arizona. That you people shouting your knees. So he can't tomato in the corner telling you, come. When people play for where you play, we play for. You see how you see what they're doing on your knee? They're shouting your knee team. That thing your pa used to do. People, oh, well, yeah, you are now. Need my place. When Joseph Baka will carry a children somewhere, airport, all that to do. The airport. Yeah, Baka, I beg you forget about Joey, man. I beg you. Daniel Sando, Joey, you are leader, man. They're too big for you. And are too big for that thing. Big for that thing. Joey are too big for you. You lead Joey. The kind of population they are getting, man. See, they are very popular. They are making more popular. They're just popularity beyond popularity. You focus on the country. You ever the country you tell us we ever. You're going to be telling us, our minister that they were burying in America. Instead of you're telling us why the people were burying in America, you don't want to talk it. The relevant peers of America explain to the Liberian people why they were buried gracefully in America, not in Liberia. Which country you see minister being made of that he passed. Then when we also they say we must go sign book of condolence. From the day up to the time they were buried the men, we must go sign book of condolence. So what happened to the men ballet? They will not bring the ballet. Because in that itinerary, they didn't see say the ballet will be moved from the Strack funeral home or from St. Moses and taken to the rotunda, from the rotunda to the other rotunda, and hear anything. Why Jerry Pierre they can explain to all why that man ballet will not be brought to our country? That man was our leader, he served the country. We should give Sylvester Griffith the kind of honor he deserved. You open one big offer and put be the man picture, then you say, oh my God, son, answer. Then they say we must start signing for an from today or yesterday until they bury the man. It's our job. Hey, you come here about you kill the man, once our job they come here, they come and say about the man. But the man with the man ain't bringing the man. You know how painful it to some of us because we knew Savosto. Many people here knew Savosto. So if Sobosto pass, Sobosto supposed to be brought to the country and left to rest here. But why Sobosto with I can call him Sobosto? He call him Sobosto Graceful, I call him Sobosto. So if Sobosto die, Sobosto supposed to be brought here, but they will bury Sobosto over there. In our CDC now, we can sleep. Oh, on Facebook, Joe, we are made the minister there, the minister there. The minister that the woman said they will not bring the body in Liberia. They said, Joe, we are a wicked man. So they put the woman said she didn't bring her husband body. Nobody, you see them? They shamelessly open condolence office and book Mago San. I thought Chief Eddie were to go to San. Let me open the lines here. Oh, Joe, we are telling, come see them talking all kind of things. Huh, Joe, we are killing man. How Joe we are do they want to the man? So the man woman say they buy him and I come to Liberia. And you know, Joe, we are a bad man. Oh, people are coming to this. But I own now. They say Sobosto will not be brought to the country. Sobosto, may your soul rest in peace, yeah. You did what you could do, my papa. Yeah. You're telling often now. You will not die. You will go to heaven living. Now open the telephone lines right there and talk about on Kings 88.5 of 077-223-99. The people inside know say I can be too fast in calling the number. The people in Grand Gita say I can be fast. So those of you that are following on Buto Radio in Sino County and D3 Radio in Dwazon, Sino County, Buto Radio is reaching as far as Grand Gita, is reaching as far as River Cess and Grand Crew. So let's open the telephone line 077 223 9933 077 223 9933. The Lone Star 0886 30 44 97. I'm getting 86 class here. 0886 30 44 97. You gotta be on the line. The hard opponent. Then the women 0 0 7 7 7 9 8 0 3 7 5. That we are daycare school here. So let's take your calls now. Good morning. 1 minute.
Good morning, Israel. Boy, we are here. This is Gertrude J.D. Williams. I'm phoning from Johnsonville.
Okay.
Israel, with your layout this morning, I mean, there are a lot of wide range of issues that you discuss on the radio, and it's alarming to the country, especially when it comes to the drugs issue. Our young children are dying on a daily basis, and the government want to play a blind eye to that, knowing fully well what is unfolding. Children are dying of reason. You talk about stop and say no to drugs, and you never decentralize any other rehabilitation center within the country. If you want to do such thing, the whole country should have been locked down with TA group and whatever related NGO that should have taken the people to the center. But you left them in limbo, flying all within the community, sitting around. Can you imagine if in our community people light bulbs are all around the children city agents to sell it to get money and buy drugs? This is a bad thing that we find ourselves in. Look at the economy. Everything. Everywhere. I mean, there is nothing. Now you're turning around. Yeah, we know that we're supposed to pay taxes for our houses, which is good. But when you realize that Liberians are supposed to pay taxes on their houses.
No money now.
No money. You went to international community to go seek for assessing nothing. You can never fight Grace. President, we are somebody that you will never fight. See the mayor is not president. You the president, you can never have that welcome, that rousing welcome that you receive in Ivory Coast. You can never receive it because of your attitude. People don't like you because you don't have that connection. So there are a lot of things. I mean, I always tell it to people, I say 2026, okay. The budget that will be flying around here, there will be a lot of crisis in 2026 when it comes to paying civil servants. Thank you for having me, Israel.
Thank you so kindly, JD. Thank you. Good morning.
Yeah, boy, I say. That's my best day.
Yeah.
Morning. I want to say my song. They thought I want me to go will fire.
Yeah.
They thought only I want me oh go will fire. They thought I want me oh go will fire. They know we are so fire will be down there. Any time they get there we are open. They set up. They made a quest. So anytime they are things that they get there, they better open. They put with our time. They change for to cut the Liberia. Say you put got to the day. They pop by. You test to him. He get there. Who will be one? Then they say find around. If somebody who was said the system too on time, the person gave me time for me to look for my property. So now somebody to run around. Yeah, they tell me they standing walking, they sleeping fall now they die. That is that now. They can walk in. The person RCP, then they die. I watch them in the street, we talk about it. The food they come to get up, we put it on one side. The poor woman made a lecture tomorrow. They die. The party what I'm doing a problem. The poor fail. They fail. They will fall out of faith. And hold. They hold the ball full. They hold your lap for hotel to see when it's bad.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ma'am Bessie. Thank you so kindly. Good morning.
Good morning, Israel. Thank you, Israel. I'm Spencer Mohammed, and I'm from a Popo Corner, Town Coast Spoon Hill, Winter Community. Israel, you touched on so many pointers this morning, but my attentions have been drawn to the one that have to do with Daniel Sano and that of the drugs issue. Let me make my point quick because times are limited. Israel, why the guys have made President we had a discussion at the Ministry of Finance, at the Ministry of Information. The reason is simple. Those guys came to power on the mattress of lies and deception. They lied to the Liberian people, they lied to the marketeers, they lied to the motorcyclists, they lied to the keke riders, and they lied to our fathers in the interior. That whenever they come to power, NGO will come, job will waste, investor will come, the American people will work with the papi. Today, those things are not manifesting themselves. So when they go back to information, they are confused, they do not know where to start from, they do not know. And the reality has set in that President we are already performed in the last 6 years, and they cannot march in. So what they are left with, they are left chicanery. They are normal lies. They are normal chicanery. They are normal lies that they used to come to power. Is what they are putting out to the Liberian people. So these guys are living in utopia. They are living in Pluto, and President Weah is not of them. So they are caught between the seasons. What can we do to make up? Yeah, just a minute. What can we do to make President Weah unpopular? They don't know. But the issue with drugs. Joe Parker said he formed an executive committee to fight against drugs. Drugs a national, emergency. How far I say our generation are dying. People are dying under this inept government. This guy, we told you that Joe Parker cannot manage anything in life. If you look at Joe Parker is a pathological status of failure in your whole life. He had no success story. That's why he got to the presidency. That's why Liberia is going down the drain. How Liberia is down the drain. Look at our economy. Joe Parker is giving us to God. His finance minister is telling us to be a prayer, to go to prayer bank and pray to God. Where are we going? These guys play with the data to give us empirical evidence. They are sending us to God, sending us to prayer bank. So today, the country is in complete free fall, and Liberia are left to cry on their own. Thank you very much, Israel, for always giving us the opportunity. Long live Liberia, and the good people of Secretary Niba County. Thank you, Israel.
Thank you so kindly. Let's stick to the 1 minute so we allow others to call and also make that. My mayor, Edwin, I beg you. So let's stick to the 1 minute. We give everyone the opportunity. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah.
Hello, the radio now.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's hear you.
Good morning.
Yeah.
The people there, they're not able the country, that they think the country over. Because our youth there, they dying. No money, no job, no anything that in the country that we can understand. So the best person that ever the country that George Weah. You getting me? They don't want to talk about anything about the country, but the people there that they wanna, they just chasing. Then they paying their horses, then they Joseph Waka or more. You were doing a birthday, you were posting now you post there. You know you said here for it. Or that only the people they will party in chasing, but will not live, will be there.
Okay.
Just our home there. So you fasting that place. So help me go. That go.
Thank you, Mama. Thank you so kindly. Let's take this. Let's see if we can. The 1 minute here. Too bad. That feedback is so terrible. Good morning. Good morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Yeah, go ahead.
Good morning, sir.
Morning. Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm Kadiatu Sherry from District 5. I don't want to speak to you this morning. Allow the drug issue. Mr. Bowa said, you can be stepping on the needle, then you're looking for it. You will never see it. Yeah, Just about some dealing with drugs. I don't see it. They will not get a person. So we just praying to God for that bottle girl outside every day. They are our party headquarters business. It's our president. Even they say they put it down to $5 labor say. He might not buy it. Let you give it to them. Because they didn't want hungry for headquarters. And even our place has been wrong. That our president can get us been wrong, we'll go there. So that one got to tell you the money. I don't want to speak to you so they know the money. Thank you,
okay.
Sir.
Thank you. Let's come here. Good morning.
Good morning, and Asia Bob, we are still.
Let's hear you.
Yeah, thank you. The news about political slaughter Ibrahimovic. I call you this morning from the Congress City, the official headquarters of the Market Congress for Democratic Change. I appreciate you for your analysis, and I'm agree with you that the party is not the building that you see. So, as a matter of fact, before CDC got in 2005, this another party color was not a day. We made a party color a day, and we can decide where to choose to be our party color. So because our party is on our face, our party is near our back. Whatsoever we go out in the leisure center, we discuss our party there because the party is at the holiday. We did not join the CDC because which party are going to occupy. So Mr. Parker and the Union Party should understand. And as a matter of fact, we have been here for 20 years. Unlike them, they have been all around the place. You spent 12 years in power, do not want to maintain a party headquarters. You are removed, you are evicted because you were unable to pay a rent. That case is given for hours. So you should not divert the public mind to a party headquarters issue. The center debate here is about the very important issue that confronts Liberian people. You listen to the United States report on human rights. Your police is into Toronto and the total brutalizing the people all around the place. You are increased hardship on the people. You are raised war on all young people in the country, taking them from a better job, a better hustle. If you look at what you do the water center, you close the entire water center down because of the recklessness and inability to strengthen the economy. When you raise war on the motorcyclists, after robbing the motorcyclists for $14 million, you went there and you took the intent to sit at home. High cost of living on the people, our urban where are increasing the country, mysterious death. These are the debates. The debate is not about the CDC. Who told you say the Liberian people when they want to for a change, they're looking for a party headquarters? Who told you that? You lied to the people, say you are brought in yellow machine. Why the yellow machine?
Okay.
Why the yellow machine? You lied to the person you are paying overhead bridge. Why the overhead bridge?
I'll leave it there. 1 minute go. Good morning.
Good morning, Bob.
Yeah, let me stick with the 1 minute. Go ahead. 1 minute. Go ahead.
Yeah, what we are here, the issue of the revelation made by the deputy director of the DA about drugs. If the government is still about fighting drugs, I think they should be inviting you to kill food, and these people should be apprehended and dealt with adequately so that we can see the cause of the drugs country. Because drugs are increasing in the country more than ever before. So saying that the three branches, there are people that are there selling drugs, but DA, Deputy Director, a leader, and they see it. You get evidence, you get proof, because you're not going to make a stupid statement like that. So the government is not a drugs fire. They must be inviting that man, let me tell you, who is so involved with the drugs deal in this country that destroy people. Because if one lies because drugs fire, it should be holistic.
Okay.
All the girls report that here together before the drug issue. But because you know everybody who are dumb, they don't know issue that they should be handling, they are level, they don't be CDC party headquarters. That party headquarters, they key the protocol. You told the that when you read, you remove CDC from the party headquarters, and I want to put that you saw. You know what I'm saying that you get the blueprint that is on the 9 for local road. Saying you don't own what government put that on a road yet. You were saying that CDC government was reneging on their duty. You go to the saying that still with only round when you say all the deal of being done on another street. Then from there you say, but you know, road project is done, here with the partners. The government have to play their part. Oh, you say everything was done. Then you say you are coming to do everything, get book. That's wrong because
Okay.
you just lie all around, project and not yours. You taking it against the you go dedicate school at job. We are almost completed. We have bunker here and Lima. Then you can't visit this here. The thing that you are doing, you say was wrong. You go visit everybody today. But no argue for it. Talk in a United Market.
Thank you.
Oh, you know what I argue. Thank you very much.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you so kindly. Let's stick to the 1 minute. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, go ahead.
My name is Ma Mavachi. I'm from Matani Bill. Let me say thinking about the topic on the discussion this morning. You know, come let me say, if the people are in the country, they in the country we handle it.
Why don't we leave it over?
People are in Hawaii. The people are in the country. And let's say for the party for the aspect, the party of the citizen is in our man, not the building. If you go to the party, they can only see for my water will put there. For the citizen willing. I wouldn't want to tell the people that 2020 are not coming. They find out sleep. What we're taking from them now, we're not willing to. Thank you for the topic.
Thank you so kindly, my brother. Thank you for sticking to the 1 minute. Good morning.
Good morning, Wariaki.
Yeah, let's hear you.
This is Madeline calling from Fuloji.
Let's hear you.
I bless God for your life.
Amen.
Well, we are here. I just want to sing some song that we can sing in our dialect.
Okay.
The song go that they say, "To that thing, my cagboyo to say the macro way, you know, to that thing." That's on me. You can deny a basket of people inside. They got to sleep inside. So no matter where we are put party headquarters, we don't want the party headquarters that we want. So let the United Party get it in there. When they can call us to petition, they are the ungrateful son. Because when you're ungrateful, you know a stomach you can get with tea, but you can't give. That the United Party, we will never be deterred, but we are here. We will always be where we are. That we want. That we want. We don't want party headquarters. Anyway, even the party headquarters, what I want, we will go there. So let us get it at the back of their brain.
Okay.
Thank you for affording me the time.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Thank you for we are here. I'm Andrew calling from Grand yesterday.
Yeah, go ahead, Chief.
Okay. We want to inform the entire Liberian people that even they take that party, it doesn't mean that they are taking CDC for the entire Liberia. CDC will remain CDC until 2045.
But what is the feelings there in Grand G there?
We are not worried because party doesn't mean when they take party headquarters for you, then they take the party for you. If at all when they say they will take over out of Liberia and stay to a different country, then our concern. Then we'll be moving to the other country and taking over him. That Liberia will remain with them. That's all. That's the only thing they can do now then to succeed. But if at all they're taking help from somebody, it doesn't mean that you're taking me from in the country or in the county. You're telling me to go to a different place. I don't need your service in my house no more. But before I leave your house, get it right. I brought my wire to your house. I put window boxes there. I'm going to take them off from there. I can leave them and home. It's in the law. And before I put it there, I told you, this is what I'm putting there.
Yeah.
If you agree that I put it there, it will come from in the rentage, or if I'm going, I will take it off. If you agree, there's an agreement between us. So once agree, you can take our things up and just leave.
Okay.
It doesn't mean I will Liberia. So that one, I'm not worrying on.
All right.
Of drugs. On the line of drugs. If the people want for drugs to leave Liberia, let them catch Jojo and put Jojo to jail. That's it. Them drugs will leave Liberia. But just Jojo is the people of the drugs.
Okay.
You got how they say question draw how you expect it to finish. Or your own child who you want to carry, it can't work that way. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my dear brother. Thank you. Hope you guys are doing very well there in Nigeria. Thank you there. Let's come on the side. Good morning.
Good morning. This is Bob. We are here. How are you doing this morning?
I'm okay.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. My name is Harrison. I'm calling from the single bell. But we have to let me tell you about drugs. Let me tell you one of the good friends I knew almost 30 years now. Joe Poto. Doing a normal business.
Who is Joe Poto?
Joe Poto, he ran in this anymore now. He represented Kakula Poto's son. Yes, his son. He later Kakula Poto's son. Joe Poto is very desperate. Now he's teaming with Tata and that of on the call Waka. These are the people who run the drug business in this country. And let me tell you again about the party headquarters. Some of us, they never even had a party headquarters with CDC. Started from 9th Street, today we had party headquarters. That is not an issue. Before the job we had, because we took our clothes, we printed, GR, we love you. So that is in our blood. That is in our body. Wherever you go. And if I wanted to carry a Nukuta, then they would see a number of people. I want to carry a party headquarters Nukuta. I wanted to carry a Nukuta. I don't make a recommendation.
Oh. Okay, Chief. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, boss.
Yeah.
Good morning. This is Possible calling from Broadway.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, boss, I wanted to know why the Minister of State for Presidency that we have to grow America. Huh?
You say?
What the Minister that in La grow America?
Yeah, America.
Yeah, the reason I asked the question because they said President we are used to take all the ministers they used to go to America for treatment, Ghana for treatment. After all, the JFK is going to be improved where all Baka ministers are going to take treatment here. You know, brother, the thing God is continue to expose the wicked animal lions in the government. You know, and when Mahmoud Nimpa died, they said that President we are killed Mahmoud Nimpa. You know, that thing it made me cry. My hard-working minister, yes, even if on your road, that man always used to come and we walk with him. When that man died, we stepped in. But the people are carrying around here, they say, oh, the man killed the man. They killed the man, all kind of stories. So I don't know who killed the minister now. So God continue to expose the people because they are leaders, they are demonic leaders. I saw on Facebook yesterday, 4 persons died from drugs. From drugs. 4 men laying on the ground. They die for drugs. So who are the government that is power now? That President we are government or United Party government? The United Party government people dying by drugs because they say Buka Denso go. Drug men go. And President we are wife or the woman who bringing drugs from Jamaica, bringing it to Liberia. You know, Liberia they are deceitful and wicked areas because they say and President we are make people. And the people they all look there when they were in Yukuta, Krawata, those community, so they were they all look there because they become ministers. It was that was the purpose that we are committed, and after we come back because when we kick them up to their 6 years and bring President we are back because what President we are doing, they can't do it. 1 year they did it, man. 2 years they can't go around it. So we can't wait. You go say they can't buy. You working, you can't see business partner to come. You said it. You go buy anything. Yesterday you buy it today, put it out tomorrow. You go there $100. So those are things that we just confused. We don't know what kind of demonic government has come and they do demonic thing to us. So thank you, brother. We'll continue to beat and business in their brain.
Thank you, Pastor. Thank you so kindly. Thank you. Let's take this person. Good morning. Good morning.
Hello?
Yeah, morning.
My brother is about to
Yeah.
It's a thing to Samara speaking. Let me appreciate the morning. The party headquarters is not like so much to go for post on his social media page. It is not the heart of the people. It's the building is not the mind of the people, but it's the heart of the people that keep moving us so close to President. We are going to human madness. He feeds for people. He never lie. He with the power. He will even help people before ascending to the higher seat. When he begins to say he pay our children wisely, our little sisters wisely, for parents and for and today this is what they grow upon our country. And with the issue of the public for me, I know we're not losing. Although man to see you don't want us to lose, you saying that we should leave the era. But we are built structure over them. For me, that's what I was on the show that about Abraham Wheel. People went to school with learn. These people will not come place only you got set for 18 years, like you not just said yes, so you are staying for the so many years being existed as a party. I just 20 years I'm a baby sister to you. Then you want to fight me in a rightful way. Then you got to go up so they were a minister degree and trying to lash our back and we fight our blood, our sweat. That party I'm going to God I will say because of your mercy, God I brought you to power. Thank you for the opportunity this morning.
Morning.
Good morning, God will say.
Yeah.
Thank God for the brain that God gave you to give us the knowledge of everything. And the three people brought up there, the very, very special. Thank you for all of the analysis this morning. Even Joe Bugger want to kill in the garage, we staying in the garage to vote for Joe. We are 2029. Nothing can stop us. Thank you.
Yo, go there. Okay. It is let's see who's on the other line. Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning, boy. Here.
Morning, Chief.
I'm Mr. Johnson calling from Gary.
Okay, Johnson, just be audible a little bit.
Please, thank you for your discussion on our service. Hey, Joseph Bala Gomez, the only thing I want to tell you, boy, people are failed.
You too low.
They have failed to bring the bread and butter issue on the table.
Oh, okay.
Only yet to join from here and then when they say yellow machine coming, job we are coming, the other man coming. So which one will listen to now? You know, even the country, let it just sit down to now, the country and get the paper, we are to face the country. So now you worry, the lot of la all the food and die every day. Let's forget about the presidency and govern this country. And look at what they are doing to the people. When you go here, police see somebody, look at last night, to my surprise, Galley Street, very opposite what we send the policemen go to here when the 11 o'clock line parking keke. You all know that we're operating. At the moment, that thing where you do the taking your food there, the hard move the keep on line. You are here now. I say, why you got black people out and start taking their money there? You see you're working. You're not paying your. So you go your way for your salary. For your doing anything to support the government. Let them lead Joseph Baga. Let him bring the bread and butter to the table, yeah? Let's forget about your way. If going oil coming and I want to bring the party or nothing. Who can go in one shoe, vote for your way. Only one shoe of food, who go there with vote. So let's just forget it. 2029 will sit there. Thank you very much.
Thank you so kindly, my brother. Thank you. Talk about it on Kings 88.5. Let's go to the woman line. Good morning.
Good morning, Israel. This is Sophia Jones calling from Off Mama Point.
Yeah.
Israel, may God bless you this morning.
Man.
Israel, Waka is not marketable. It's a curse. Waka take over this country. The country got dark. There was a demon that came to take over the country. That's why you see horses only all kinds of calamity is taking over this country. Waka song is fairly just. So just will not leave this country. Number two, person, we are the thing in place for. There's some place for it. Remember, Dota Waka was fairly just. Pretending that you was a police officer. Now his son is very just. So let's follow the son. Waka, forget about our issue. You behind all you wasting your time. And what I get to say to we the citizen, the reaction, the blushing, for me, I'm the blushing of President Josh Mane we are. I can't have my feelings. And I will die alone with President we are. I only want to tell us with the citizen, President we are, please we take it when you come.
We don't want to put our family property again. The building will show up. The building will say we will come or to so amount of money. We will be waiting to get our money for it to pay our new house. We don't want to be down there. If we will be there, the people will be to make all the time. So let's get the property back to them because they only want the property, they say the money. And two, they will return our balance money to all. And when we leave you with boss, all that thing we say off from there. We not say there. You will not talk to all with lazy person. We are the other issue. Just say when we finish collecting the money to pay the new room. Time for us to leave with boss. Everything we take all our property for there. You will not talk to us for that one. We will tell you we will be done on this. Contact children behind. Make sure you are blessed for blessing.
Okay, thank you. Thank you too. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
This is Kadiato Tugwe calling from the OO.
Okay.
Let me tell you, them all Papa is just deceitful. You know, there shouldn't be talking about citizenship because it does not matter. What matters is the country. For our country to move forward. Why that CDC move for that? I'm moving. I will still stand firm. So that we actually be all CDC and that of church we are. Thank you for the opportunity given to me.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning. This is Mama Kishan calling for Baptist Seminary.
You sounding low, email?
Yeah, calling from Baptist Seminary community.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, there are people there. People always worry on us. Our party headquarters, we move on Pongo Town, we even go on the river, we go in the swamp, we still go and put us we are Psalm 2029. We don't care. Puna, we made Puna. Puna was a father to us. We made to get money, we made to do things for himself. So when it's coming on now, you can't pay us. You say, oh, yeah, move. Like our party money, we'll make sure and run it, we'll pay our party headquarters. Maybe we'll get a bigger party headquarters in that more than this one. President Almighty God, President, we are trying to pay, we the citizens, we the follow the institution, we put it together and we make sure we get our party headquarters sent to the podium. So we made a united party pushing today or tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Let's not forget George and forget about the George and see our party headquarters. Thank you.
Thank you so kindly, my brother. Thank you. Good morning. A person is there? Okay, come to this line. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
I'm Sato Kazu calling from Flora.
Okay.
Thank you for educating us about the drug issue. Those who are protest for the drugs, me are looking for them to go protest in Bwakai House. And Bwakai is the minister there. The only place they can protest maybe then the drugs will calm down. But they get out and making fun out of Liberia. And it's drugs stay in the country. They bring in the person every day and night. Children are dying from the drugs. All right. The issue of my president, George Manewia. That George Manewia basically making in the country when he was saying he coming to rescue the brain. That George we have started help out of business he can't in the country to rescue. So let we distribution more men that brain to know. If what I get is straight to pay, and the matter headquarters in the air, we'll go there. The matter of if it having a jar, my parents will vote for George. We are all my friends say they will go for George.
You will not die.
So everybody want to do it. Even when they flip that George, they go so George. What is George we have to do then? And with all that George we are not moving the country. Because we are all the country more than there. Thank you.
Thank you
for having me.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you. Good morning.
Maybe the owner of my joint oil.
Ain't see them one. Good morning. Hello.
Hello, go
Yeah, go ahead.
Mama, they look calling from the township response. After even sir, the the party color being, but I stay behind the party color. Let me tell the party color. When we are one back party color from going to this, we will go there. We will look for plenty money together. All our people there will be there where we are. We are our savior. God can find we are can second in our life. And I know happening to physician. You know happening to Gabriel. Gabriel suffering now. The one I know in West Point. Yeah, what they say. They are suffering. Someone is saying that killing and no hospital, no money, no nothing to go to the hospital. Oh, the thing about that to go exactly who sue back to you. We will not make ourselves to stress. But the hell of money that you will take care of it. That you will control our country. Everything is in your head this morning. I'm telling you, Papa, the thing that you are educating us. Then every day different talk will be in the media, you know more to tell us. Let God bless you, let God bless you over, let God multiply your blessing, God will bless you and your family, let God bless our radio station, let God get somebody to help our radio station to be standing to listen to you. Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you so kindly. I'll be closing up. I'll talk to Chokum Cephas shortly before I closed. It's just going to be for like 5-10 minutes, quickly there, and then read some of the comments. Don't bother about who's talking, who's not talking. That's what they will not like us for. But we will. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
Sir, is this King's FM?
Yeah.
Oh, praise God. Praise God. I'm so happy to be on the line this morning. I praise you, the King's FM auditors. I praise you a lot. I give God the glory for you. I'm Pastor Abadi Chople.
Okay.
Speaking from Kaduma community in Ghana, Vietnam. I want to express things about CDC headquarters.
Mm-hmm.
Look, let me tell you, headquarters is not the party. Headquarters is not a party. The party that the human being. So if the people say, look, that CDC should be removed, the thing, this particular thing is political. Because I read on Facebook, I read what the IG said that they will see to it that they will move CDC. Look at that. So what I want to tell seditionists, the hurricanes of seditionists, try to go and search an area, even if it is on the swamp. We are from the slum. We are from the slum. If it is even on the swamp, we will go there, build any zing round. We will gather there. We will gather there. And we will make sure that CDC will live forever. If you build if CDC will have the own, even when a zing round, and it is for CDC. That's for CDC. Look, CDC will last forever. Let me tell you. Okay. CDC will last forever. And now the other party, how they call them? The other party, they're gone. And other parties will be gone. But CDC will last forever. It is grassroots party. Even the old lady, even the little children. Yes. Sometimes ago, Johnsonville, I was going to my son. And I was walking on the road. I wore Georgia t-shirt. 5 years old children, 7 years, 8 years, going to 9, 10. I said the children, they were just, no, this man that funded this party, the man is human magnet.
Okay, sir.
So what they are doing, they just see that they want to break CDC down, but they are building us up. Okay. So let us find our own area.
Thank you.
When you rent it somewhere, the place is not for you. Let's find our own area. If it's zero answer, we'll come there. This is what I want to express. Thank you very much.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you. Okay. Let me talk to the president of the diaspora quickly. Good morning.
Okay.
This is Mr. OES here. This is Mr. John from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Okay, sir.
Am I clear?
Yeah, you're clear.
All right, thank you. I just want to say thank you guys for what you you are doing for the people, informing them. You know, one of the biggest thing that this reckless mission is faced with is they from the start they have misplaced their priority from the start of their government or their regime. Their priority has been misplaced. They thought that governing a country like Liberia, where people, the IQ of the people are low, when you know, when you don't, when you just follow behind the same policy when you come to govern, it will be good for you. They will sing praises to you. So what they did, they follow George Weah. They follow the king of Africa. They follow him. They say, oh, let me in unpopular, and you cannot. So the whole fight in governing is just to make former President Weah, unpopular and let the people forget about him and completely forgot about the country, how to run the country. Number two, the guys were already drowning. So the whole factor and the whole factor has played in every sector of the country. They're already drowning. So wherever they borrow money from, wherever they try to resources to feed themselves from, they now as soon as they took over power, they say, oh, let correct ourselves first. So the correction was taking money from every corner of the country, to better themselves first. Now, how to govern, how to generate funds for the country to keep moving, they ain't away. So this is why everywhere, from the health to the market to drugs to education, everything has failed. And the only thing they are relying on is big mouth. That's why you go to Ministry of Information, those young guys who have no sense of reasoning, they will just go there and just talk. They say, oh, that big mouth bro, here, like DeLong. You understand? Like Mo Ali, like the young guy, Daniel Sano, who have no understanding of governance. You understand? So I'm sorry, we got 4 years to deal with this messed up government. That's it.
Okay.
4 years. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you so kindly. Time is not in our favor, so let me hold your calls because the calls will not stop coming. So let me see here. Let me see. So I want to talk to Chocom C first quickly. Chocom visited the studio. My other camera is not working, so I'm going to move the camera so you might not likely see me. And I'm just going to talk to them before I read your comments. Right. So let me see if I move my camera there so you not see me, but I'll come and read your comment. I want you to listen. Yeah. So let me see here. Okay, I don't you come this side. Okay. All right. Yeah. So you can come closer to the microphone. Yeah. So sorry. So let me talk to you shortly. Before. Then I'll read your comment before we go. Stroken, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm doing pretty well now.
Okay. So Stroken, you visited us recently when you was whipped by some officers of the Liberia National Police, and you try pursuing your case. Will you mind telling us how is the case? How is the outcome of the case?
Yeah. Okay. So, reason being, my presence here this morning is to just do the audience justice, because I can remember I came here the 21st of July, and I did explain what has happened to me. So first of all, I want to say a big thank you to God Almighty, and to you, my father, Israel Bawasi, who has always been there supporting me in everything that I do, and to my big brother, Nyankuntu, and my mother, who also been there encouraging me. I want to say a big thank you to you people that stood beside me. My big brother, Victor Seaforth, Hillary Seaforth, my daughter, Tewa Anchu. All those who stood by me were there encouraging me to push this thing. My daughter, my family, wife and children. I want to say a big thank you to every one of you. Yeah. So, when I left from here that very day, that Monday, that I received a call for one of my brother, which Ruben, and he did give me the police director of the assistant number.
Mm-hmm.
So Mr. Kuhn. So when I placed a call to Mr. Kuhn and I explained the situation to him, what had happened to me, he was angry. He invited me at the police station, and I went with my big brother Peter Seaforth. We went to director office and we sat there, and then within 5 minutes, the two guys arrived. Sam Kawa and that of George Konto, who is the commander at the palace depot. So when they all arrived, and then he said, but this is what the mayor explained that happened. And they both lied. They said that they put me in the cell, but they did not beat on me. That's beat on me.
Those who did it at the office, they were there?
They were there. Both of them, they were present.
Okay, and they agreed, they didn't.
They said they didn't beat on me, but they put me in the cell. So the man said, but this thing that happened, I don't think it was worth you guys putting the man in the cell. So then he called Mr. Kaba from the professional standard division. He called him and said, come in. And then he said, this is the situation, that there's some good police you got and some bad police you got there. And then, but then there are some things to do. So the director wants people to go into the kind of investigation. So please do this. So, and then he told us to leave. And then we left. And when I got into Mr. Kabat's office, the professional standard division, he told me, Mr. Seaforth, just go and do your complaint and bring in your complaint. And I went home, I did my complaint, and I took it back to him. And he appreciated me for that. And then I got sick, like for 2 weeks. But then they said they're going to call me. I didn't receive any call. So I said, no, I have to go to the police station to find out what's going on. So again, I did another letter again. I dropped it in the director office. The next day, I received a call from the professional center division, and I went there. They would say, oh, okay, please come here Monday. We will schedule your case to go through the investigation. So I said, okay. So Monday morning, I received a call from the deputy commissioner, Anthony T. Black. He was stripper one. He placed a call to me and said, Mr. Seaforth, please, can I see you at my office? And I said, no problem. And I went there that morning. I'm a two big brother, Peter Seaforth and Henry Seaforth. We got there that morning. And then he did apologize. He said, I'm so sorry for what happened.
Who not the
triple one?
The triple one.
Yeah, Anthony T. Black.
Okay.
He did apologize and say, I'm so sorry for what happened. It was not a crime. As I read your letter,
it was not a crime for you to.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
And he did explain another scenario. He said, there's a guy who came from America. He was taking the president for a picture, and then a police guy arrested him, and people took them into the police station, just jailed him for nothing. So he said, when they say, men try to tell him, say, but man, you wrong this man. There's no law in our law that say that when the president comes for his passing, you cannot take a photo. So you wrong. You have to apologize. So I begin to give him that scenario and say, sometimes you see our police officers, they do some things that we don't tell them to do because the way they care them and they learn some things, but when they come at time, they just bring their frustration and place it on the citizen. See it? So what they did was wrong, and I want to beg you, please just hold your happy patient as you've been patient. We'll make sure the case will go through this case. So I said, okay. He said, because the letter, it was in the police director office, he sent the letter in my office. I wish you handle it, so I beg you, be patient. So I said, okay. When I went back to the professional center division office, and then I called the witness that I had.
Mm-hmm.
So when I placed a call to him, he came with two sons. So they said they could not go to the witnesses the year for them, but they should go the next week or Tuesday. So the guy said, "Well, I'm working somewhere, and I don't think I will come." So, but he left. So we called him on Tuesday. He didn't pick up your call. I don't know whether he was afraid or what happened. So he didn't pick up your call that ought to come. So I was just patient. And then Wednesday, we went at the police station on Wednesday, the professional standard division. And I want to say a big thank you to this guy, this police officer. They are very professional there. So I want to encourage Liberian people, when policemen wrong you, don't be afraid. Go there. And this guy, they handled the case. I explained. When I explained the situation, what happened, and then Deputy Chief of Inspector Albert T. looking. He started to question the three of them.
In your person?
In my person.
Okay.
He asked Sam Kawa. He said, I want to know, when did you take this man to the station? He said, the person come for 9 year pass. Then the man said, man, ask him, who was the commander on ground? He said he was the one. How many men you have on ground? I had 6 men. So this man case was so important that the person come for 9 year pass, and then you took the man and came to the police station. What interest you had in the man so much when you left your post? You left your post and you took the man. The man was just crossing the road. He had no threat to the person's life. Come for a 9 year pass. He shouldn't have done it. He got angry with the man. He said, the man is taking side. He said, you know this man. You know the man from somewhere. And you taking side, so I cannot sit on the investigation. The man said, you will sit on the investigation. You will answer to these things because we want to understand what happened. So he got angry and he left. He put him up. Then he asked Mervin, the police officer who hit me in my chest. He asked Mervin, where were you standing when they were crossing the road? Mervin could not give it the direct description where he was standing. Were you in the middle of the road, or were you at the edge of the road? Because a person comes from 9 years, and the people there, you could allow the man, but the man really in the middle of the road, and then you begin to hit on him. You see the person come already coming. So the man said, but then, don't you think your level was at risk? Because you see the person was coming, and in the middle of the road, you have been touched up with this man in the middle of the road. Don't you think you're going to protect the institution? Your level is also involved. So what you guys did was wrong.
So in a nutshell, Trocons, LC first, in a nutshell, what did the police investigative team say to them and then say to you?
Fine. They told the three of them they were all wrong. We're going to punish them. Right away, they submit themselves. They start to beg me.
The officers now.
Yeah, the three of them. If I say George Conto, before they could end with the investigation, George Conto said, he put his hand and said, please excuse me, we want to talk with him, with Cephas. So he said, no, we will talk right here because everything you want to say, just say it right here. So they apologized to me for what they did. We are all young people. Forgive us. It is already happened. We beg you just forgive us.
Okay.
So the matter how I'm investigating the case here, I'm just an investigator. I have to turn it over to my boss. So his boss is Kelvin J.B. McGill. He's the chief of transport inspection and control. He's a very good investigator. So we got there. The man said, when I listened to the two of you complain, when y'all came here, when you explain, I knew that you guys were wrong. But I just thought that you guys were going to call this guy and talk to him. Now, see how far I reach. You guys wrong. And then you guys are appealing now, we should not punish you. And Mr. Silver said, appealing to us now, we should not punish you guys.
So you was also begging for them.
My older brother and I was there. And my daughter Tewa Andrews, she was there.
After those guys flock you,
yeah, after
they whipped you.
Yeah.
You was kicked.
Yes. And then they began to beg me, as a man of God, minister of the gospel.
You want to die for your
sorrow came to me, and I thought about the guy family to feed.
You talked about your senior brother is a man of God, so you too.
Brother is a pastor.
You carry gullible, but you were beaten
so
beyond gospel level. So what? When you told the chief to let them go.
I told the chief said, stay, he was going to punish them.
You were going to punish them?
Yeah.
Even you apologize.
I apologize when they say, we have our laws here. When police officers be on citizen or wrong citizen, we punish them. So You begging, but we have to do our thing we need to do. We need to punish them. So my big brother and I, we begin to talk to them. We beg on their behalf, say, look, just let it go. We are forgiven them. The only thing I wanted them to know that what they did was wrong, and I wanted to know what was our in error. So the guy said to me, God said, one thing that we the police will forget them about the peaceful aspect. We are peacemaker. We are peacemaker. So what the guy did was wrong.
Okay.
So they apologized to me, and I pleaded on their behalf. My big brother also, and my daughter Tiwatu, she pleaded on their behalf. And the guy said, with all that, we will stay full of talking in the fire.
So you've been certified.
Yeah. I was justified. I was certified.
Yeah, you're on the side of the law.
I was front. My God wasn't happy because the law was on my side. Because my witness are supposed to come. I also when I just prayed, I said, God, just favor me in this thing. Because he didn't appear. He didn't answer.
So you waived the issue of going to hospital.
I waived everything. You know, God.
And you took your pin with you.
Yeah.
You prefer to carry your beating.
Yeah.
And you were slaughtered.
Yeah. Jesus Christ talking about forgiveness.
Because you spoke to me that day. I could imagine how you were kicked. Because as soon as the man kick you flat me on the chest. But let me talk to the man of God there. Man of God, Steve, first let me talk to you then. Quickly. So just come to your microphone close quickly because of no time. So that's why you listen to your junior brother. What do you make of the decision of the police and the way it was resolved?
First of all, I want to appreciate God who has given us another opportunity to be here this morning. I'm Pastor Cephas. I really admire the police, also especially you guys at the professional stand-up, because from the very day the incident occurred, I've been in contact.
You got to come to your mic because
I've been in contact with my junior brother, and here myself, we have been following the case.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, when you have about this place, professional standard, actually, when they went through the investigation,
mm-hmm.
I saw the way the man of those young guys was carrying on the investigation, and I appreciated them a lot because to the extent that they were questioning some of the guys, some of the seeing their performance on the young man, on my junior brother, and some of them, the way they were carrying the case in such a manner, I really appreciated them. Because the guys felt they were intimidated. You know, when somebody is wrong, and you know, when you are investigating them,
mm-hmm.
most especially for the error, the guys, because the guys were doing the investigation broadly, there were other police guys that were
open investigation
of the case. So I was satisfied with the case.
You are certified.
Most especially, I was talking about the very last those who will go there. My John brother, one guy from the profession from the city police, he said, "My better thing you're picking going through with that leave la police people been there." La police I said, "No." My picking say he want to be satisfied with that case. One of the major things, if he is wrong, then he will know that he is wrong. But most of the time, people can say, "Oh, the police, you do that thing, police may do that thing to you." At the end of the day, nothing will come for other aid. And I want to say again, I appreciated the level of performance, most especially with the professional standard.
Concerning your case now,
Yeah,
your
concerning my
junior
brother
case.
The way they handle it, we all was satisfied. Yeah.
So you agree with him to let go those guys, even though they whipped him?
Yeah, we had to appreciate.
So, man of God, you prefer beating and then you let go.
we had to let it go. Jesus said we should forgive. Forgive. Yeah, so we had to forgive. Even though guys were appealing, they wanted to see my input too. They were asking me, talk to your son, talk to your little brother, so that we can put it in behind us. So at the end of the day, we all were able to settle down and we were reconciled with them, and we appeal on their behalf, just as my young brother was saying.
Okay.
Yeah. So lastly, I want to say to the people that are out there that don't be intimidated by police.
Yeah, when they want to build and you scare you carry that complaint, scared to go there.
Don't be scared.
You should carry the complaint.
Tell them I'm carrying a complaint. And when you call that name, professional standard, because when we go there, every day those guys are investigating cases. As I speak to you now, you go there. The guy always says, police cases, they are investigating them on a gradual basis.
Okay. So no one should be afraid.
Nobody should be afraid.
Okay. So Chokan, let me take your part and come because I'm just out of time now. So in a nutshell, but slow. It means that you can be men of God and you will get blessing. Because you forget.
Jesus Christ says you forget 70 times 7.
But I know you are happy now.
Yeah.
You think you want to encourage others who when something police officers take advantage of them, then they're afraid to go to central. You want them to go to the professional standard, carry your complaint.
The reason why I came, because Triple One, he applauded me for that. He said, I like the way you take your case. I like the way everyone like that told me, he said, you like the way the courage that you had, the strength that you have. Other people they will fall at the wayside, they will not continue. But the courage, I said, because the reason why I took the courage, I wanted to know whether I was wrong or in the way I also help to explain on the air to tell Liberian that when the police they do something to you, go to professional center division. When you know you cannot get here, you run to the police director office. There are people who there to receive the letter and make sure you get behind your case, you will get result. You will get result. So that's what the other people were telling me, Lord, forget about that thing. You not get no result. Leave it. Oh, do the one. And when I got there and I was certified, other people say, oh, yeah, but order, yeah. But they said, I say, yes, indeed, I was flogged. But the man of fact, go for the battle.
Okay.
And I just want to say thank you to my president, Ambassador Miracle, the secretary of LACMA, who were always encouraging me, calling me. Yeah, my mother, who were also calling me, encouraging me. Look, you say when I call her, she said, look, how far? She will call me, my son, how far your case? How far? Make sure do not get tired or push. So Liberian people have come to say to you that I won a case with the police. I was also begging on their behalf that they shouldn't suspend them because they have family to feed. If they suspend them for 2-3 months or salary, how will their family eat? Okay. And sometimes if you don't do this one thing, sometimes the whole grudge against you again is, oh, they made myself did something and then he didn't forgive me, and then they begin to do all other things. But we give God the glory, and I want to say a thank you to you too also again. My father. Many people don't know that you are my father. Yeah, when it comes, you are my musical father. You brought me to the music game, and you stay with me. You stay supporting me. Anything that I do, when I share with you. Then why you brought me here?
Okay. So thank you so kindly, for joining us on the show. Thank you so kindly. We hope to have you guys maybe another time visiting us. Thank you so kindly. Okay, let me, come in, let me get my camera. Yeah, side. All right. Sorry, I'm using one camera today, so that's why you see me flipping it over. So let me just read your comment quickly before I go. Darlington Sepe. He said, every day Bwaka and his gangsters say, we are spoiled the country. I don't know we was the one that brought war to Liberia or by building hospitals, schools, roads is the spoiling of Liberia. Ferry Pokpa said, thanks to the 3-man team of C.A. Andrews and Weon, they are great. Thanks to a colleague. Sinus Sonny Smith, you're watching from your hometown. Emmanuel George, you're watching from Sino County. Mary Tule, you're watching from your New Georgia estate. Rising Sun, that's my Frank and brother. That from Dallas, Texas, the USA. Leo P.U. Bestment, you're watching from Cinco 13th Street. Josiah Nimene, you're watching from LPRC Community Freeport City. Harry Boyd Johnson, how are you this morning? You following from Carwell, Starter Dick Ziowake Woodyware. You're watching from Atlanta, Georgia, the USA. Deve Somkaulu Tokpa. You're watching from Mount Barclay. How are you this morning? James the Darling Boy Queener. You watching from Yekipa Nimba County. Honorable J.D. Williams. She's following from her Johnsonville resident. Nathan T. Thomas. You're watching from Dupo Road. D. Wolo Remy. Say, how are you this morning? Say, you can say it, Israel. That lady was still on inside. Damon Gono Flomo, you watching. Venetia Jion Bar, you watching from Nuku Town. Kevin Soko, you watching from the USA. Dafina Sa, you watching from Chicken Soup Factory Community. Fatu Conan, you watching from Kakata, my DB Kamte. William Masakwe, my friend and brother, you watching from Pennsylvania and the USA. Tilo Irek, you're watching from your Baptist Seminary Community. Fit Kevin Bapping, You're watching from Block 189 Winston Purpland Road Community. Stephen Falaginion, you're watching from Chicken Soup Factory. Moses Beze, you're watching from Buchanan Grand Basso County. Satam M. Mela, you're watching from your Soul Cleaner community. Said we told the Liberian people, but they didn't listen to us. Maurice Shalif, you're following from EAW, your EAW resident, Precious Beth. It says CDC is in our hearts, not the bidding. Josephine Satamwa Amisa, you're following from Providence, Rio, the USA. Francis Wilson, you're watching from Rebot G. Comtech Fishtown community. Emmanuel Quaid, you're watching live from Bond County, David Dean Town. Odell A. Gibson, Odell, you're watching from the Arizona, the USA. Odell, it gave my sympathy for the loss of your father. Kelsey Johnson, you're watching from BIA Market, Grand Basso County. Griallo February Mountain, you're watching from Douala Market. Mervyn Martin Tier, you're watching from your Point Fort Bourgeois Island area. Peace Yafa Gray, you're watching from Batnersville, Keba. Ibrahim N. Anderson, you're following from Carware. Noah Deacon, you're watching from Dwazon Maidibi County. Jeremiah Kule, you're watching from Mississippi Street, Greenville, Sano County. Spencer Moame, you're watching from your Propo Corner, Downtown Coke Spoon Hill, Windtown Community. Manwata's son, how are you this morning? Charles Robson Biggery, how are you this morning? Rita Yulu, you're watching from Dixville. Urias Moluba Mator Sr. Say, good morning, my favorite. I'm watching from the Grace International School System, Prep Line Road. If this government want to damage CDC, they need to damage our hearts too, because CDC remains in our heart. Princess L. Peters, Princess L. Peters says, Joe Barker is not good product for the market. Ophelia Wallow said this, their only information they have is CDC party headquarters. They can forget about their job and focusing on CDC party headquarters. Vicarious say good morning, Israel. We are here. Thanks so kindly for the show. I'm watching from Freeport of Monrovia, opposite LPRC headquarters in the community. I deeply appreciate your hard work, dedication, and commitment towards informing the Liberian people. Mataling Zeg Duya, she said the Weachen, the Seditians are common people. I will be with my party till I die. I love the blue. Emmanuel B. Milson, how are you this morning? Ibrahim Swain, you're watching from your Chicken Soup Factory Gov resident. Honest White, you're following from Total Lower Bond County. Juan Momolu, how are you? Zo Diamond Jensen, how are you this morning? Eric Akramsara, you following Smith Teos Didolf. Say Unity Party people have nothing to offer this country. Instead of focusing on the bread and butter issue, they are here concentrating on CDC headquarters. Precious Dakuka, my dear sister, she said, good morning, my brother Israel. Thanks for the show this morning. Papa, let Joe Bwaka and his tiny dialect driven UPS focus on the country and human rights reports and forget about our party headquarters. And President Weah issued, because no matter what they do, President Weah is coming back. They will explain tire. Listen, tire, no room for distraction. Following from Tinkers Village, Soya Beach community. Mary Brucewell say this old man Bwagada has no economic sense of saving cost, which is bad for a poor and struggling country like Liberia. And to all my citizens and Weahians, we should not worry about who leaving the party. All those that leaving the party is their time to leave. Let us agree that they are leaving us, but who are they caring? Are they caring you, our voters? No, we make those guys to be where they are today. And all those leaving the CDC today, they will see themselves down the St. Paul rivers in 2029. Eric Adi Brunel Sr., following from your Nikutan Corner West community. Darlington Sepe, okay, of course, I agree that you. Johnson C.A., you following from Lagoon community, Niku Town. David, okay, I agree with you. Mofle Sese, the original Konji Kong, following from Fargo, North Dakota. How are you? The birthday, the pre-birthday woman, your birthday is coming up on Monday. Ju J. Onwe, Martina Bonan, there again, the U.S. Melvin Dexnick Harvest Pion. How are you this morning? Jeto Rizela, how are you people there? You're watching from your comfortable zones in River G. Okay. Extella M. G Plate, thank you so kindly. James Laming, you're there in Jamokiam, Bokandiri Sano Kamtik. Haja A.G. Soare, how are you? Justin Kawala Aqua Jr., you're watching from Satan Test Street. Prince Coleman, you're watching from your Capitol Hall resident. Kadiatu Kimber November Quink, you follow from Dexter 14. Emmanuel Quay, how are you this morning? Malu Efofana, you follow him from your 20th Street resident. Mary Tule, how are you? Sonas Foster, how you doing this morning? You follow him from Broadway Bible College Freedom Community. Sylvester Kroma, how are you this morning? Afric Small Semining, how are you this morning? You there in Buchanan? Jesus Blood is working for Rosaline. How are you? Agatha Glasgow, the class preferred. You're following from your Tinkers Village RI area where the common citizen children live. Sulama Fofana, how are you this morning? Helena Wilson, Ishmael Nush Domba, you're watching from Claratown. Maratu A. Sharif, how are you this morning? T. James, the Lord Chosen Briggs, you're following from Upper Carway. Oscar Ziegwen, you're following from Gompa City, Nimba County. Frederick W. Cole, my son, how you doing? You've not been faring too well. You took up your tooth. I hope is you're doing well now. You're in the Pennsylvania area there. Augustine Yadimo, you're following from Foya District, Lofa County. Kai Scott, how are you this morning? You there in Broadway City, Minnesota community. Tio Bobby, how are you this morning? Christian Morris, how you guys doing? I just like to greet all of you, man. William W. Wulu, you in Carwell, way Papario Colley, how are you? Chie Patrick Gossing, you in the Broadway City area, the Dave Colley, Fatou Sharif, how are you guys doing? Peter One Day, you in the Crown Hill community, Gibson Toba, you in the Slipway community, K. T. Max Harrison, Lasana Rogers, Harris, Henry Tito Jr., the rest of the folks, Otaku Kahu. How you doing, man? Nathan Page, how are you guys? Yeah, I gotta go. But let me look on the YouTube and see who are those guys on our YouTube channel also following this morning. You know, the weekend edition, I got to go, but let me greet them. It's very, very important. Very, very important. Very, very, very important. Let's see who on our YouTube channel here. That's Andrew Msa. You there in the Fred States of Delaware, USA. Elijah Ponge. You there in Foya, Lofa County. Sinet Megza. So thanks for the show. You're watching from King Joe, Grand Cape County. Well, got to go on the weekend edition of the program. Talk about it right here on Kings 88.5. Got to go. And I'd like to say thanks to all of you. Thank you so kindly for being a part of the program. So I'd like to say thanks to all of you. Thank you so much for following the program. Talk about it. Thanks to our caller. Thanks for your comments, suggestions, and recommendations. And the way forward on our best we can move our country, Mama Liberia. Hope I greeted all of you. Vinton, God's favor, Vancia, Moses Riggs, the rest of the folks. Thank you. Talk about it. Taking a weekend break to be here on Monday with a fresh new presentation. Chokon L. Cephas have been my guest, along with Pastor Cephas, and he's been showing his own appreciation to the professional standard division of the Liberia National Police for being very, very robust in looking at his case. Until next week, at least I'm back. And I remain constant Israel, where we are. See you. God bless you and bye.